Hello, everybody. Rich Boy J here, back again with another live stream. Before we get too deep into this, I gotta go ahead and mute the rain sounds. Not because we're not building Camino, but because there are some money hungry, cash grubbing, selfish, evil corporations out there who don't want to see me win, who don't want to see me make it, who don't want to see me prosper on YouTube, and decided, you know what? Those natural sounds on Jade's stream, those raindrops, we own those. We can take ownership of rain sounds. So that last Camino stream got demonetized because of the rain sounds that I had playing. I am literally gonna have to go outside and record my own hours worth of rain footage, of rain audio to put on these streams. Because apparently we can monetize nature now. Bro, what has this world come to? What has this world come to, guys? They don't want to see me win, bro. They don't want to see me win. Bro, guess you could use tornado sounds. I'm afraid to use those now. I'm afraid to even speak. Does someone somewhere have the exclusive rights to my voice? Does the company that made the fan that I have sitting over there own the rights to the air sound that comes from it? When is it going to end? When is it going to end? But with that being said, I appreciate all of you for coming to my stream today. It is wonderful seeing all of your beautiful faces. Gonna go ahead and do the rundown real quick. We got that boy Bricklord. We got Wolfing Around, Hashtime, Xavier Sorrent, Brent's Bricks, Owens Bricks Chandler, Chris Del Santo, Sio Bibble, Squidman, Finland Bricks. Did I say Xavier Sorrent? Gooby Systems, that boy Garrett DePaul, Brick Freak, Tim Lego Gaming, Lil Evil Bricks. We got some boyos in the chat today. I'm so happy to see all of you awesome people. And I think we're gonna have a good time today. So you'll notice I have a box sitting next to me. This is a box of parts that I have stolen from Empire Lug. And they are going to have to pay me in convention space to get it back. That's right. I want the entire Empire Lug booth to myself. If you guys ever want to see your precious parts again, you're going to have to give me what I'm asking for. Every hour that you don't give me what I'm asking for, I'm going to take a piece from this box and I'm going to eat it. And then, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, what's up, David? How you doing, bro? Brick Freak says you said my name now. Can I copyright the stream? Bro, I guess so. I guess so, bro. But in actuality, this is a bunch of stuff that I took to Chicago earlier this year that just needs to be sorted out. Some of the stuff I'll keep intact. Like some of these are mini builds from the collab we did. So I don't really need to take those apart necessarily. Oh, Blaine is there. Okay, so funny story. I don't know whose this is. This is actually something that I technically stole from the Empire Lug booth because I don't know who this belongs to. So if Blaine or someone in Empire Lug knows who this belongs to, I will happily give it back to them for a very large fee. Because yeah, it was I don't know, just ended up in one of my boxes. So yeah, if this belongs to you, send it a cool super chat of $50, and I will consider sending it back. This is my live ransom stream, guys. But what we are mostly for sure going to be taking apart is this little bomb dispenser. Oh God, let me log out of Facebook while I'm live streaming. I don't want Facebook to demonetize the stream. Bro, you gotta make a living somehow out here. It's a tough life, man. Have you seen gas prices recently? How else am I supposed to make money if not ransoming off my friends' Lego pieces? Oh, I didn't even know I had these in here. Look at that. Han. Can 2x2 tile flex. Let's go. But yeah, bro, that made me so mad. Like I was just chilling the other day, and I get an email like, "Oh, your video has been copyright claimed." I'm like, "What?" I definitely haven't been doing nothing sketchy recently, and it's the rain of all things, which does beg the question: like, if I went there, I was like, "Yo, these are my rain sounds, man. I recorded these." Are they gonna listen to the individual thunder and lightning sounds and try to prove me wrong? But seriously, who snitched? Who ratted me out? Can you copyright rain? Apparently you can, bro. Apparently you can. Apparently I was illegally using rain sounds on the Camino mock. Or the Camino stream rather. Bro, you can own rain now. It's kinda like how I don't even know if it's still a thing, but I know like back in the day they would say like harvesting rainwater was illegal. Well, harvesting rain sounds is also illegal. So stay woke. Don't let these don't let the FBI get you guys. It's hot out here. Honestly though, if I did go to jail, illegally using rain sounds on a Lego live stream would be a pretty cool way to go out. Not gonna lie. Yeah, saying the word rain, I'm honestly kind of concerned about now. It's still illegal in New York. Yeah. Well, if any of you are harvesting rainwater illegally in New York, let me know. I would like to purchase 3 pounds of your finest rain, please. I'd like 3 liters of rain. Bro, imagine making a rain drug deal. Meeting some sketchy dude in the I don't know, behind the Wendy's. And he's like, "Hey bro, you got the stuff?" "Yeah, bro, I got all 3 liters right here for you, homie." Just hands you like a bottle with some rainwater in it. It's like, "Oh, we about to get turned tonight, bro." If y'all never got lit off of rainwater, you haven't lived. You can quote me on that. That rainwater hits different. Hashtag says, "Hey yo, how much for 5 years of rain? I like my bro. That unfiltered rainwater. Oh my, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. That unfiltered rainwater, bro. I swear." Brick Lord says the smell of it though. So interesting story. Rain water doesn't actually have a smell. The reason you think you smell rainwater is because the humidity, I guess, heightens your sense of smell. So what you're actually smelling when you think you're smelling rain is just the way things actually smell outside. There's my nerd moment of the day. Please don't tell anyone I said that. Don't we're gonna forget that ever happened. Sorry guys. Julie, yes. Well, actually, rain does not produce a smell. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I gotten myself into? We use tires to hold down our tarps on our farm, and we have to legally cut them in half to not collect water. Bruh. Okay, I would actually love to know who. Why is harvesting rainwater a problem? Why is that problematic? Someone please explain this to me. Is it so big water can put it in a bottle and sell it to you? They don't want you. They don't want you getting water for free. But as you know, when you cut grass and you smell that scent, it's actually a pain pheromone that the grass gets. Oh god, that's pretty dark, bro. If grass could scream, the sounds that we would hear. Oh my god, just mowing a lawn, just you'd hear a million lives crying out in terror. Death Star style, baby. Wolfing around says wildfires, maybe. Big Water is bro. Big Water is the one who demonetized my stream for using rain sounds. It's suddenly silenced, bro. The op of the day is Big Water. I think every time we do these streams, we're gonna have an op of the day. Today's op of the day is big water. I still can't believe that happened. Big water is listening. Guys, my life is so hard. You don't understand. Can't even play rain sounds on my stream without being harassed. Jack Heitzman says, "What mock are you taking apart?" This was the bomb dispenser that I built for that Lego Star Wars 2 collab. Make a Lego disc, bro. I'm gonna be outside, literally punching the rain as it falls. I may not be able to harvest the rain, but the rain can harvest these hands. Big condensation really out there to get you, bro. Seriously. Well, then you can use the rain sounds from Battlefront 2 Camino. Someone get me an MP3 of the rain sounds from Battlefront 2. I'm sure that'll go over so well. Maybe I'll do some like what is it called? Like I don't know if this will make sense, but you'll understand it when I explain it. Some acoustic rain sound, like some acapella rain sounds, pitch perfect style. Just make my own sounds there, like I don't know what's up, guys. Give me your best. Yo, whoever can give me their best acapella rain sound, I'll pay some good money for that. What's up, Axie? How you doing, homie? Next time they will copyright you for using cricket noses. Hey yo, Bricklord says, I have 3 sheets of math homework and a stupid tissue box project to do all tomorrow. Bro, do tomorrow means do tomorrow. Some of y'all understand what I mean. Brick Brick says, as a skateboarder and golfer, I have beef with the rain. Bro, you skate? That's what's up. I've always wanted to. I mean, as a 90s kid, skateboarding was like the coolest thing ever growing up. So, like, what is even, like, what's like the modern day equivalent of like skateboarding. Like obviously skateboarding still exists, but in terms of how it's like viewed as in culture, like what's like a cool hip kind of like counterculture thing nowadays, equivalent to what the way skateboarding used to be. Garrett says hoverboarding, Axie says vaping, Chris Del Santo says drugs. Bro, y'all have such a pessimistic bro touching god dang, y'all have such a pessimistic view on modern society. Never mind. Never. I'm sorry for asking, guys. Jeez, bro, hoverboarding. I'm so glad that fad is over. Hoverboarding with 2 fidget spinners in hand as I hit a nasty fate. But best of luck on your homework, man. I hope you can get it done. Building giant Lego Star Wars die. Yo, that's what's up. Heck yes, bro. Rich Brick says skateboarding today has almost bigger than ever. The ability to post video parts to social media has definitely changed the game. Oh, I can totally imagine. I guess I more so meant like back in the day, like skateboarding was still kind of like a. I mean, it wasn't like underground, but it definitely wasn't like. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I guess it wasn't maybe as prominent as it is now. Chris Del Santo says my brother broke his arm on a hoverboard. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. That is rough. I remember for a while there was like a big concern about hoverboards like catching fire and exploding. I'm curious to know who in the chat has owned a hoverboard and who in the chat has had a hoverboard explode on them. And yeah, the fact that they were called hoverboards was the goofiest thing ever. What's up, Bobo? How you doing, homie? Julian owns a hoverboard. Okay, it has not exploded. I'm glad to hear that. Knock on table. My brother did, and I'm pretty sure I remember it smoking. God dang, bro. Maybe that was just the smoke from his vape, not the hoverboard. The world may never know. Little Evil says, "Do I do whatnot?" I do not whatnot. I do not. Does a Lego skateboard also count? I mean, I don't know. Is it a life-size skateboard that you can ride on made out of Lego? Sure, why not? My friend had a hoverboard and he got rid of it because he was afraid of it catching fire. Dang. That reminds me of like I remember I don't know how I mean this might have just been one of those like schoolyard rumors. But I remember like when I first got my Xbox 360, like when it first came out in like I guess '05 or '06. Um I remember like people were always talking about like oh, like, this one kid was like, oh, his Xbox 360 exploded. And I remember being like terrified of that. So I would purposely like I would only play my Xbox 360 for like an hour, and then I turn it off. I'd be like, I don't want to play it too much. I don't want it to explode on me. Garrett Paul says that oh God. Well, good. Thank goodness I was not overexerting my Xbox 360. They released a fan add-on. I do remember that. I do remember them like releasing like a fan thing that you could add on to it. I never had the fan, so I was very much at risk of my Xbox 360 exploding. Bro, I was really out here living life on the edge. The parents were definitely behind that rumor. Garrett says it happened. All right, can someone confirm it? All right, someone. Let's get an actual news source. Did a kid's Xbox 360 actually explode? Was I risking my life? Play till red ring. That's what I did. I mean, bro, I was so mad. I mean, I didn't even play my Xbox 360 that much. Like, outside of my fear of it exploding, I just like. I mean, I honestly, no cap, bro. I got the Xbox 360 totally for clout. Like, there wasn't really any games that I was like, oh, like I want to play this so bad on it. I just want to be able to say I got an Xbox 360. Like that was literally like I begged my mom for it too. I was like, "Yo, it's the coolest thing ever." Like eventually, some games came out that I was like looking forward to playing, but like by that point, I was not nearly into video games like I used to be. So I literally just wanted an Xbox 360 for cloud. Um, so I got one, and there's a few games I played, but like I was never like hardcore on my 360, honestly, until Grand Theft Auto 5 finally came out, which is bro, that was like, oh my, like bro, the PlayStation 5 is out, and Grand Theft Auto 5 is also out. Like this is ridiculous. Anyways, GTA 5 came out, so I remember like I got my 360, dusted it off because I hadn't played it in forever, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna have this for GTA 5, and then it was Red Ring. I was like, oh crap, like I hadn't played it in forever. It just was randomly Red Ring. I guess after me not playing it in however long I hadn't played it. So I got it fixed, and then I played GTA 5. And for a while, I actually did start playing my 360 a lot. I played Madden like all the time, and of course, I played GTA 5. Um, and then it eventually Red Ringed again, and then at that point, I threw it away because I was just like, I'm not getting this fixed again. I will move to the next console generation. Xavier Soren says he still has his GameCube. I was actually cleaning out my garage the other day, and I came across all my well, not necessarily all my childhood consoles, but most of them. Oh, here, Gary, I know you're in VC. Here, I'll help you over, homie. Give me one sec. Yo, what's
Yo,
up?
what's going on?
Nothing much. Just telling the world about my misadventures with my consoles when I was a kid.
Bro, I posted something in the game chat. I was just showing off my collection of consoles.
Oh, snap! Here, let me check that out. Let's see.
It was a while ago. I don't know if it's still in there. I can check.
Oh yeah, I
Might
see
be a
it.
little ways up. Oh no, it's actually literally right there. Nice.
Yeah. Boy, got the OG PS1, got the GameCube, got the Xbox OG, got the Xbox 360 Slim. Is that the
Slim.
Slim or is that just the black one of the
That's the
original?
Slim.
Okay, Slim. Got the Wii. Got the Xbox One X.
Just the one.
Oh, okay. I'm bro. Like I don't know if I'm old or if Microsoft has just gotten too extra with their naming. Like I used to be able to just look at a console and be like, "Oh yeah, that is console XYZ." But like trying to figure out which I like trying to figure out remember the names of the Xboxes is just so out of control. I'm sorry. Like I
Yeah, no, trust me. When they came out with the 360 after the original, I was like, what? And then
you
it
know
just it got so much worse from there.
you know what they used to say why they call it Xbox 360?
Why is that?
Because when you see it, you do a 360 and then you walk away backwards.
Oh, well, see,
I know, right?
that's just not okay.
Isn't that great? Isn't that hilarious? The
That's
funny
that's
part of
pretty
that,
high on the cringe meter.
well, the funny part of that joke is people. It started off as you do a 360 and you walk away, and then people realized if you do a 360, you'd still
You're
be
going the
facing the
same
console.
direction.
So it changed to you do a 360 and walk away backwards. Yes, shout out for PlayStation for just being straightforward with the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much,
Bro, a concept. Just
bruh.
naming your console normally.
What's up, Topic Bricks? How you doing, man? They should just call it Xbox. I remember like when we were kids, we speculated that the next Xbox would be called the Xbox 720, and there would
Yeah,
be
I do remember
there
that. That was a
there'd
huge
be
thing.
two circles on it, bro. Two whole circles.
And it gets to the point where it's just the Olympics
Exactly.
logo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the Audi logo,
Yeah, the Audi logo.
bro. That new Xbox 1080. That thing is hype, bro. I remember
Xbox
not.
1080 Ti.
Yeah,
Just trying to compete with computers.
yeah, exactly. I remember. So I had a cousin who used to lie to me all the time because he was like 3 years older than me, and I don't know, he just loved messing with me. I'm sure all of us had a family member like this, but he at one point told me. So this was after the PS2 had already come out, but the PS3 was not out yet, and he would always tell me the next PlayStation is going to be called the Pain Station because they would have things that you would connect to your body so you could feel what's happening to you in the game, and that would be like the next generation of console gaming. And I
What?
was just like, and as a kid, I was like, oh my god, like that's gonna be a game changer, bro. Like you can feel what's happening in the game. Like, which is this dumb kid stuff. But yeah, I very much believed that the pain station would be a thing when I was a kid, bro.
Children just getting to experience gunshots for the first time. Like, that's just
Exactly,
wrong.
bro.
It's just
Exactly,
wrong.
bro. Jedi Bob says I love you. I love you too, Jedi Bob. I'm so happy I got to see you this year twice. But I think that's a good topic of conversation. What are some lies that you were told to as a kid that you actually ended up believing? Julian says, "Nah, I'm that family member. I could totally see that." Actually, Jordan says Call of Duty's naming is weird too. The new ones are the same names. Oh yeah, bro. I was okay. Literally, like, and y'all were, bro. You're not. I'm pretty sure you were one of the people who were like clowning me for this too. Like, I saw like Modern Warfare 2 was like trending, and I commented in like our chat. I was like, "Why is Modern Warfare 2 relevant now?" And everybody's like, "Bro, Jay doesn't know anything about gaming." And I'm just like, "Bro, sorry for asking." Like, god dang, bro.
How dare you be ill informed on the current state of games, Jay?
Seriously, bro. I was like, oh, I was not aware they released another Modern Warfare. Like, sorry, bro. Jeez. That's why I just need to stop asking questions.
How could you not know that we're on Rebels now instead of, and it's actually called Ahsoka?
Exactly. You dumb sequel lover. Um, bro, Shane, that is the darkest comment I've ever seen on on a Lego stream. God dang,
We're
bro.
getting too real now.
Jeez, man. Oh.
We really
Oh,
went
Shane.
there. All right.
Shane, you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, but I was mentioning how my last Camino stream got demonetized because I because of the rain sounds I was using. Funny enough, um, Colt says, also, I remember when I got my paid station back in '08. Good time. Bro, the paid station was a game changer. Bro, I got my PlayStation bullet wounds. Let's go. Um, Chris Del Santo says, that's how I feel at work when I ask questions. Seriously, bro. Sorry. Do I think the iPhone will keep going with their numbered phones and have an iPhone 66 at some point? Probably. But iPhones didn't. So, I mean, iPhones only kind of followed the numbering, I believe. Like, there was no. I mean, there was an original iPhone, and then the next one was like the iPhone 3, and then the next one was like the iPhone 3G, I'm pretty sure. So they haven't always just followed like if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty
No, they
sure.
definitely did some weird stuff, and they also like
Yeah,
skipped the 9 because that made sense.
that's right. Yeah, did they
And then
just
they
go
came
straight?
out with
They
like
went straight to X. There was an iPhone
they went
X,
to
right?
yeah, the iPhone 10 was or iPhone X, either way. And then they decided they were like, oh, now we're gonna release the 10s, which was better. And then they came out with another one the next year called the 10R, and it was actually a worse phone. But they marketed
10
it,
on.
and everybody was
Okay,
like, "I want the new iPhone." So a bunch of
right,
people ended up with a worse phone
bro.
because they were
Topic
like, "I need
breaks.
the newest iPhone."
All right, topic breaks with the lore. We went from iPhone 2G to 3G to 3GS. That's right, bro. I totally forgot about that. Republic attack. What's going on? You just can't expect a Camino ended up iPhone. Yeah, but we attack all conversation points here, man. We don't hold anything back. But if you do want Camino, check out the most recent update. I think it's the best one that I've done yet. It's pretty hot, if I might say so myself. Like I can see the mock from this room, like looking through the door, and it brings me so much pleasure, like you can't even imagine. Like I literally just feel like I'm looking at Battlefront. It's wild. Like it
I know
is.
exactly how you feel. It's such a good feeling, like looking through
Yeah,
and seeing your mock. Like there's nothing like seeing a completed, like not necessarily completed, but like a complete section of your mock.
exactly. That's how you know it's real.
Bro, that's how you know you addicted for life.
Absolutely. I've been in this fight since I was 6. Jay, you should record your own rank. That's what I have to do, bro. Apparently, that's what I'm
Outside.
going to have to do. Republic attack with a very out of pocket comment I won't read, but it is quite funny, so I appreciate it. And I'm glad you like the update, Shane. Yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
that yeah. Uh, Julian says Jay gotta ask what NASA stands for. NASA stands for no asparagus sandwiches astutely. That's what it stands for. I am not a fan of asparagus sandwiches, guys. That's some J lore for you all. Actually says so many wild things happened in Denmark last week. Are you back home? Where is everyone right now? No, it's no asparagus sandwiches astutely. Why didn't I go to the Billin convention? Well, let me.
Isn't it just
I'm a learn you something big. There's this thing called money that I do not have an infinite amount of. Hashtime says planning or craving for Lego to make the Stinger Mantis. Is that even like realistic at this point? I mean, I guess there is going to be another Jedi game, but I don't know. I don't know. I
I mean,
wouldn't.
they made a second Yoda Starfighter, so at this point, there's very little that would surprise me.
But I mean, the Yoda's Starfighter though is like in the Clone Wars, and Lego will make anything from the Clone Wars.
That's
But
true. That's true.
when it comes to Triple Force Friday though, we're not going to ignore the third pillar of Triple. We're going to ignore the third pillar of Triple Force Friday. Do I plan on updating on my Lego Falcon? Yeah, I would love to do that at some point. I wouldn't say it's like an imminent plan, but it is something that I definitely think about. Wolf and Around says Lego probably won't at this point. They haven't for 2 games straight. See, exactly. They made a stupid buildable BD1. Bro. Well, I guess that's a
Which,
question for the chat. Those of you who are like big Jedi Survivor fans, how happy were you with the buildable BB1? Did that satisfy anyone? Were you like, okay, I'm happy with this? Thank you, Lego. I'm very
while we
curious
wait
to
for their
know.
responses, I will say it's a cool looking build, and I actually do think it's neat. But I have zero reason to want to ever buy one.
Okay, there we go. I think the best thing about the buildable Dio is it's kind of close to minifig scale. Like that's cool. Not minifig
Yeah,
scale, like real life scale. You
I knew
ever
what you meant. Yeah,
confuse minifig scale with real life scale? Um, I think that's cool. But other than that, man, like, bro, Lego, just make a freaking actual, just make a playset, bro. Owens Brick says, I was happy to just have a set from that game. I guess I can understand that. I feel very insulted. Like, I'm so glad we got the Inferno Squad Battle Pack. If the only set that we got from Battlefront 2 was like a buildable Dio, I'd be pretty salty. Like, bro, y'all can make something from the game, but you make like the goofiest, like gimmicky thing. Like, come on, bro. I don't know,
bro, it's all about how pretty it looks on display, not about giving kids toys. I don't know what you're thinking right now.
bro.
Why would a toy company build toys for kids?
Why would a toy company make toys for kids? Exactly, 100%. What if we got an Inferno Squad Trooper helmet and set, bro? Oh my god,
Could you imagine with the helmet sets out, they do that instead?
bruh.
And that's sad because that's actually a full on possibility.
Oh, I could totally
I
have
mean,
seen that happening. I could absolutely have seen that. Chris Del Santo says the Porg life size. I believe it is actually. I believe it is.
if it's not, it's ridiculously close.
Right. This sounds kind of silly to say, but at this point, I do think it would make sense for Lego to make another buildable Grogu, but make it like the size of the Yoda, so it could actually be like life size. I think that would actually make a lot of sense from like a product standpoint. But I mean, they made the smaller one. I guess people were happy with that. So I don't know how many more people would be like, "Oh, like I want a life size Lego Grogu," or maybe some people do want a life size Lego Grogu. I don't know.
I feel like it would do well. I mean, you've seen Grogu on everything now. I mean, birthday cards, mugs. He was he sold single handedly sold everything Star Wars for a while there. So
Okay, hold on. Callus Bricks with some lore. He says Grogu was really small in season one. He grew quite a bit throughout. Really? Man, but Grogu has grown in the show.
doesn't that go like against all of his lore?
Like, but he's okay. I don't understand. Like, if the aging, the show can't be taking place over more than like a year, maybe two. But like, how would he grow quickly if like Yoda's like 900 and still like maybe twice? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. Can you confirm that?
Saying is he's saying it's not canonically accurate to have the cone have it grow. His
I don't
size should
know.
remain the same. No, I agree
Apparent,
though. I do totally agree.
apparently, between Mando season 2 and 3, there's a couple. Wow. Okay, that's news to me. Um,
There's
but is
literally
that enough
like
time for Grogu to have like grown? I don't. Can someone confirm this for me? Find a. Julian says Yoda species grow fast, but eventually hit a max height. Okay, that's fair.
I feel like that's false though, because he's like 50. Grogu. I don't know.
Bro, Grogu
I
lore
don't
makes my
know.
head hurt.
I I ain't sitting here trying to pretend like I'm a Grogu expert.
I'm just shocked they actually like have him grow, like they like got like a bigger puppet.
Bro, why would his name be Grogu if he wasn't gonna grow?
Yo, big brain. Let's go.
Duh. It's in his name. Jeez.
Saya Bibble says, I don't think he did grow. Yo, Catalyst, you gotta come with some receipts, homie.
It is now a fight for your life.
Yeah, pretty much. He'll never be able to show his face again in public if he's wrong about this.
True. Could you imagine being wrong on a Rich Boy J stream?
I would, bro,
Absolutely.
never let
Absolute
that happen.
downfall. Absolute downfall of your career.
Absolutely. Colt says maybe the newer puppet has more robot stuff inside, so it has to be a bit bigger. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised about that, but I would be surprised if they deliberately got a bigger puppet just to show him having grown over this time period.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like they might use that as a cover, but it's definitely for logistical reasons and not for storyline reasons.
Of course. Oh yeah, he grew.
Yeah, he grew. He's a baby. Duh. Jeez.
Do we ever see Mando burping Grogu? Like, what's the most
No,
fatherly?
unfortunately.
What's the most fatherly thing that Mando has done with Grogu? Maybe everyone else. Yo, that would be lit. That they could write that into the story. The galaxy is slowly shrinking, and no one noticed except for Catalyst Breaks. We just exposed the newest plot point. Whopping vomit off his mouth with his cape. Okay, that's pretty cute. Alright, I'll see you soon, Bricklord. Is Grogu potty trait? That's a great question. You're telling me we didn't get that scene in Mando where like Mando's changing his diaper and then like a stream of pee just like comes up from where he's trying to change him?
Bro, if we're not getting that, it's not real Star Wars.
Exactly. Grogu needs to move out. He's old enough. Hashtag refresher chained. I think refresher just means bathroom, not toilet. Or I could be wrong, but I want to say refresher just means bat, like in, I don't know, maybe. Republic Attack says that Grogu have other clothes technically. I mean, he has like a metal. Does he have like a Mando suit?
He technically has like a little chainmail like thing, but I don't
That
know if
might be
that
the dumbest
counts.
thing I've ever heard in my life.
They were like, "Oh, he's too small for armor. Let's give him a little chainmail shirt." You know, because child soldiers are a thing in Star Wars.
Can Grogu even walk without falling over? Is he like Maggie from The Simpsons?
Kind of in season 3, he's pretty mobile on his feet,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know. Season 3 was just weird. There was so much
Julie
there.
Julian says he needs a helmet with holes on the side so his ears can stick out. Bro, why would he? Bro, I think he should just have a helmet with the ears molded into it. Because what if he gets shot in his ear?
Yeah, dude, someone just shoots him in the ear.
He's get his freaking ear blown off. Like, dang. That actually
Nah, he
would be
just
cool.
like
Like a battle damaged Grogu with like part of his ear like shot off. Like that would make him look really grizzled. You know.
nah, he's just got to like make it the ear piercing.
Yo, he could put a battle droid head through his ear piercing. That would be pretty ba. Not gonna lie.
It's just Grogu's style. Put his vanquished foe's head through his ear as a trophy.
Y'all think the y'all think whatever Grogu's species is, Y'all think like some of the female ones do like a Lola bunny, where they tie their ears together and use them as like a ponytail? I could totally see that happening.
Bro,
Oh god.
the pain is fleeting, drip is forever.
Axie says, imagine if they kill off Grogu in the Mando movie. Big respect. I think I would bet lots of money that if there's one person they never kill off, it's Grogu.
I feel like they would immediately lose so much of the rando fan base if Grogu ever died.
Bro, like what? Like, could you imagine them killing a baby on screen though? Like that would be like killing kids is one thing, but like a baby, like y'all think you think they would dare show that?
the fact
Like,
the fact that we have to specify that is
I mean,
it's very telling. It's no, you're 100% right, but God,
that
thinking
does
about
make
it
me
like that
wonder
is
though
just
if it ever crossed George Lucas's mind to have Anakin walk into the Jedi Temple nursery and ignite his lightsaber so we could have that scene. I wonder if it ever crossed his mind, like, yo, we really want to show how evil Darth Vader is. Let's have him kill babies.
how
Infanticide
much.
is the new Star Wars, guys.
I would imagine that something like that took place in the talks, and they had to be like, "Nah, we won't accept that." And he's like, "All right, fine, small children then."
Yeah, George was adamant about having Anakin destroy the Jedi Temple nursery, but everyone else was like, how about no?
A bit far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Imagine
don't know,
Anakin
man.
punting Grogu. I could see that.
Could you imagine? He just like
That's how
flings him
Grogu
across
escaped
the
the
screen.
temple. Yeah.
I mean, they did have the one scout trooper like punch Grogu in the face, so like they're definitely not above still
That
hurting
is
children.
true, yeah. But they did. But he was in a bag though. That he wasn't like they didn't show him actually like punch him. You know, I feel like that's like a level of separation because you don't see him like punch an actual like a baby on screen. You know, but I feel like that would
Yeah.
hit different.
I mean, we don't see the children die either. We just see him ignite his lightsaber.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know, man.
How so? Basically, what's the most subtle way they could kill Grogu on screen then?
I mean, other than just drop kick him into like some form
I
of
guess
volcano or something. I don't know.
maybe they could
Gideon
do.
style
You
death.
know what actually would be quote unquote poetic is if it ends with Grogu in his little carriage thing, and then IG whatever walks up to him, kind of like in the first season, and just pulls out his gun and just and then, but you don't
That's
see Grogu
true.
die. You just
It
see
would
him
have to be
shoot
like
into
from
the
the
carriage.
backside of it. Yeah, you see the backside of the carriage where the little like thing over him goes, and you just see like
Exactly.
laser flash.
And then and then you see a puff of green mist fly
Yeah,
up
green mist.
because Grogu has green blood.
Bro, no, he just shot his green Kool-Aid pack. He told him the green color is not acceptable.
Julian says, "Isn't there a hologram of him killing younglings?" No, the hologram isn't him when he's
Uh,
killing younglings. No,
yeah, no, it's
it's
just
not
him killing
younglings.
Jedi.
Yeah, because in that scene it was supposed like it was supposed to show like wasn't Shock T in that scene? Or am I totally screwing it? I want to say Shock T was in there in the
He died
hologram.
like 3 times.
I feel like one of them was in that hologram, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure the one where she
Or
dies in that hologram is
I might be
Davis.
mixing it up with the Lego Star Wars hologram. I don't know. Shane will know for sure. But
Because she dies at least twice in deleted scenes of The Revenge of the Sith. I know that for
right, right.
sure.
I
But
want
I
to
don't
say
know,
one of them
maybe.
is in that hologram to Anakin, but I don't know for sure. Saya Bibble says the stunt coordinator for Ross was definitely in the hologram as a cameo. Owens Brick says, yeah, she dies in the hologram in the Lego game, not the movie. Okay, sorry. But at least I wasn't just totally lying. She dies
Like
in a
making it up.
deleted scene during. Yeah, exactly. I didn't just pull that out of nowhere. Okay, Callus Bricks. Bro, this is why I just can't with prequel fans. Callus Bricks says, I think the whole point of the youngling scene was to show him killing a younger version of himself. The Master Skywalker kid is supposed to look like Jake. Bro, come on, man. You actually believe that? You actually. Come on, man. That sounds like something straight out of the prequels are secretly genius video.
I love when that kind of stuff comes out because it's like, yeah, you know, they weren't thinking about that at all when they made that scene. Like it was just completely by accident that anything
Say
lines
what
up.
you want, but that's like, bro. How? Where? How? Where? Please cite that as a source. That sounds like some garbage George Lucas probably came up with years after the fact. And was like, oh yeah, see that scene is actually really meaningful because it's like Darth Vader is finally killing Anakin. You know, like symbolically, what would that even mean? Why would he need to kill the younger version of himself? Callus be watching
Killing,
too much Star Wars. Seriously though, bro.
he has to kill all the good in himself, otherwise he
I could
can't
see
fully
that,
be bad.
but that was never an issue for him. It was never
I
an issue. Anakin's issue was never, oh, I feel too much like a good guy, or there's too much good in me to accomplish what I want to accomplish. His issue was always, I feel held back. It's not symbolic at all. No, it's not. It's oh my god. I'm sorry, Ethan. I love you, but
you know what
no,
you
not
know what
at
this is?
all. What
What
is
this
it?
is? This is when you go into an art gallery and there's like some scribbles on the wall, and they're
Yeah,
like, "This is derivative of how the artist's pain made him
yes,
feel." That's
exactly,
exactly what this
bro.
is,
It's
and
the but
nobody
it's
actually knows what they're talking about because the guy actually just dropped a can of paint and like splattered on a canvas.
exactly. It's the banana taped to the wall. RoboNut says what's
Yes,
happening. Okay, RoboNut.
yes.
So Catalyst Bricks is claiming that the scene where Anakin kills the younglings was supposed to be like symbolic of him killing his younger self.
Yo, your bot is lacking, Jay.
What bot?
The one in the chat, it just gave the announcement that you're on a live stream.
The one there's a bot in the where?
The Boyo bot.
Oh, you talking about Discord?
Yeah, sorry, I should have clarified.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't. That's above my pay grade. It wasn't so bad. It was out of love. No, Anakin. Why? Please, like,
I'll be right back.
never mind. We're not even gonna. I'm not gonna pursue that conversation. Moving forward. Um. It does feel very nice to be taking all this apart. I will say, like, a lot of useful dark gray brick that I won't be using in a for a very long time. Wolfen Around says, I need verification. Is the First Order Stormtrooper not the cleanest design of any troop in Star Wars? It is, and I love it. Source, it's poetry. Bro, it's symbolic. It's poetry. Day, do you like or enjoy Halloween? Um, that's actually an interesting question because I feel like obviously as a kid, absolutely like getting to dress up, getting. I mean, I wasn't even a big candy kid. I like trick or treating mostly because I could go out in my costume. Um, now as an adult, it like I enjoy looking at like the costumes that people come up with, which honestly doesn't even feel so Halloweeny anymore because cosplay in general is such a big thing. So like I can appreciate kind of what it motivates people to do and the creativeness that it brings out of people. But I wouldn't say as an adult it's something that I actively participate in. I don't really dress up for Halloween ever at this point. But it does spawned some pretty funny social media pictures, so I can appreciate it in that respect. Everything else surrounding Halloween, like spooky culture, like films and stuff, I got no use for. There's a lot
All
of
right.
weird things that I pay for. Being scared is not one of them. Not a fan of horror movies.
Yeah,
Um,
I get a lot of hate for that, but I don't really like horror movies myself. Like I'm
I
not
don't,
like, oh my god, I'm scared. It's like I don't know, I just don't have any interest.
bro. There's enough real life trauma. I don't need entertainment trauma as well,
Right?
bro. You want to be scared? You want to be scared? Watch the news, okay? You want to be scared?
Watch the prequels.
Yo, got him. Uh, um, Robo. Oh, someone asked about the bracket challenge we did, and if I was surprised that Critic Shoals won. Not at all. It was a really good set. I thought this last round would be a lot closer though, but Critic Shuttle is stomping the Inquisitor side.
I actually
I,
voted for the Scythe because I didn't own the Inquisitor shuttle, so I don't have a frame of reference.
Colt says Every Day Somewhere is a horror movie. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Bro, Shane's over here just like bringing it back to real life.
For real, bro. He's keeping us grounded. Grounded in reality.
Bro, if I want to be grounded in
Julian says
reality,
MFs be wanting to watch horror movies, then be getting mad when they don't want to use the bathroom at night. Yeah, bro. Be turning the light off downstairs and quickly running up the stairs so the monsters don't get them. Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't watch Chainsaw Massacre, you wouldn't feel that way, Amber. Jeez.
okay. I have my phone so I can post pictures now.
Chris Del Santo says a Star Wars horror movie would actually be pretty sick. We've had conversations about this before. I have no interest. I don't. It's like people always have asked as well, like, oh, like you think we'll ever get an R-rated Star Wars movie? I don't doubt that there are some more fans out there who would like that kind of thing. I don't need to see Star Wars cross genres like that. That is not my thing. I don't need to see a scary Star Wars movie.
I feel like the problem with a scary Star Wars movie is again that Star Wars is more directed at children. And so if you make something that's like, oh, you have to watch this or you won't understand the story, but it's a horror story, I don't
Right,
know.
yeah.
I feel like that's gonna hurt your franchise more than it helps it.
Bro. Um, Owens Brick says I looked it up in an interview with the actor who played the youngling. He said the only reason he got the role was he was the only kid in the room who knew the line, and he still gave a pretty cringe delivery of it. Let's go. Um, Sam Pibble says Clone Wars is scary enough. Yes. Colt says I don't need gore in Star Wars things. Absolutely. What's up, Moments of Magic? That is a lovely name. I like that. Robonet says, if 10-year-old me couldn't enjoy a Star Wars movie, then I'm not going to enjoy it either. There we go. Yeah, no, I don't need this. I don't need spooky Star Wars. I don't need spooky anything. I especially don't need spooky Star Wars. Like, I don't know. I like Star Wars movies. I feel like Star Wars movies are supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to make you feel like inspired and like energetic and like you had like a sense of adventure. Like, I don't
I
want to walk out of a
agree.
Star Wars movie like, oh god, like I'm terrified of what I just saw. Like, I don't. I don't need that from Star Wars. I like Star Wars. I like it when Star Wars makes me feel good. Makes me feel heroic. You know.
When was the last time Star Wars made you feel good, Jay? Let's be honest though.
Uh, make me feel good like on the inside. So Last Jedi for sure.
Okay.
Solo. Solo kind of. I would say like the I think the Kessel Run sequence on Solo. Like I was like, man, like this is exciting. Like this is fun. Like when they all kind of have to work together to help Han like get the thing to the thing when he's like fixing the thing. I know that's super descriptive, right? But they all like basically Han's like fixing something in the Falcon, and they all have to like work together, like help him get it fixed. I was like, I felt that. I was like, man, see, this is Star Wars. Like, I think that's what really helped me warm up to the movie. Not that I was like hating it up until that point, but that's what made me like, I like that. Like that was Star Wars to me. So
All
I
right,
dug
all
that
right.
quite a bit. Um, so that's the most recent. Episode 9 didn't make me feel anything other than pain. Mando,
Yeah.
Mando, I liked, but it didn't make me feel good. It was just, it was just stuff, you know. It was just stuff I kind of enjoyed, but it wasn't. Mando wasn't like oh like that. I mean, there were some sweet moments in Mando. Don't get me wrong. Like season 1 had some like endearing Grogu and Din moments, but I don't think like I guess I don't really. I didn't feel to the extent that I like do about those other moments where I was like, dang, like that makes me feel good. And that's pretty much the only thing I've watched since um those are like the only Star Wars things I've watched recently. So I guess yeah, maybe
All right.
Solo was the last time Star Wars made me feel good. CTR says, "Yeah, I have a really important question." Okay, what is your really important question? Axie says Rogue One was a great time. Well, I was just trying to find the most recent time. Although I don't know if I don't know if there's any part of Rogue One that made me feel good. Like there were part I certainly enjoyed a lot of parts of it, but not I didn't have that like dang like this makes me feel good type of feeling. It's not really that kind of movie. It's very. I mean,
No, it's definitely not.
everyone dies.
Actually, that's why I didn't want to watch it at first.
You knew everyone was gonna die.
I mean, what else can they do? At the time, we didn't have the Feloniisms that we have now, where like
Oh,
I
we
would
went.
be
Oh, bro,
worried that they're going to
we
survive.
100% had the Poloniisms, bro.
I mean, we did, but not to the same extent.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different. But I was even at that point. I was very much over it because Darth Maul had already come back. Once Darth Maul came back, all bets were off. I'm sorry.
I
Once
mean, that's
Darth
fine.
Maul,
Maul was,
and that's not
yeah.
even necessarily a Feloniism, but that derailed the train, and it's just been. I mean, the train's like the train is like underwater at this point, and just sinking closer and closer to the bottom of the ocean. I guess. CCR says, "Do I have any shore troopers that I'm willing to settle for your Scarif mock?" Um, I mean, I have shore troopers, but I don't really want to sell them only because I plan on doing a Scarif mock at some point down the line. So I don't know. Um, Also, CTR says they got their first cancer treatment today. So hope that didn't go too bad. And I wish you the best with those treatments, man. We are all pulling for you. RoboNut says Jay Scarif would be epic. Yeah, what if I built Scarif, guys? Wouldn't that be crazy? Um, Scarif 3.0 2026. I don't know. That'd be the 10-year anniversary. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Is that enough time though? I guess, yeah. I mean, maybe. Honestly, at this point, like building Scarif again would feel like such a just relief in so many ways. Like of all the like very complicated things I have to build with this mock, obviously, and then with the pod race that'll eventually happen. Um Scarif would oh my like just building a beach, like bro, like obviously the Citadel Tower would be a lot of work for sure. But I don't know, Scarab's like a. It sounds weird to say, but Scarab is a nice low effort mock to do. Even though I'd want it to be huge, like I'd have to build like one really big thing, and then everything else is just flat. You know, I think that's the best way I can put it. Real poetic symbolism is Jay doing Scarab in 2026. We'll see, man. I'm not against it. Hopefully, we'll get another short trooper battle pack by then, so we can have enough troopers. You know what's scary when your instructor comments on the Oh god, yeah. Unless it's a good comment.
I was gonna say scary, but like could be good.
Yeah.
May not be, but could be.
Actually says I have the pieces for a Scarif mock now, but don't have any shore troopers. Yeah, that's the thing, ain't it? That's the thing.
Bro, I really want to do an Umbara mock because I have like not a ton of 501st, but like enough to do a mock with.
Oh yeah,
But I have
absolutely.
none of the Umbaran like people, and those are so expensive.
Really? No way. Let me
Last
find
time I
out y'all
checked,
are
they were
out.
like $30 a piece.
Bro, y'all are some goofballs.
Let me see if they've changed price. I haven't looked in a while. You saying it that way makes me question it.
I mean, I would have assumed that was a dirt cheap figure. Because it looks awful.
It does look awful. Oh, they've come way down in price. They're actually not bad anymore. Okay, good. I looked back when like I think Clone Wars season 7 had just come out, and they got spendy for a bit there.
Bro, Clone Wars fans are so goofy, bro. Well, as for why anyone would spend more than like $5 on that figure is beyond me.
Bro, when you guys were freaking out about Thrawn, I was like, I mean, he's expensive, but he's
Do
not
not,
that
do
bad.
not you guys me. Okay, I have never once in my life freaked out about Thrawn.
No. I mean about the price of him. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
Um,
yeah.
when you guys were freaking out the price, I was like, I mean, he's bad, but like the last time I had checked, he was like $90, I think. And I was like, I mean, he's expensive. Don't get me wrong, especially for what he is, but he's not that bad. Like, there's definitely more expensive figs. And then I looked recently and I was like, oh, he's like 170 now minimum, and there's people
Yep.
asking like $450 for him.
For
Never
what
mind.
though?
That's the most expensive one, so like obviously it's not the going rate or anything. But I
Bro,
saw that and I was like, are you joking right now? $450 for just a little blue dude?
bro.
No way. No way. And I still laugh because I bought so many of that set just as like a oh look, Rebels thing.
Bruh. Dylan Production says Clone Wars fans will look at the ugliest figure of all time and say, I'll take 500 to the moon, please. Absolutely, bro.
True.
I wonder what is the most what is the ugliest most expensive figure? I'm sure like what is really like I feel like Aldar Beto has to be up there. That's not even a Clone Wars figure, but that one like the price for that is just like it does at least have the benefit of being a mold, which I guess gives it some merit. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, but not really.
I hope it's
Okay.
2009. Is that an expensive figure?
Almost dropped it.
Wow, the cheapest '09 Palpatine is like $15 on Bricklink. That is crazy. Make the video of the priciest ugly figures, bro. It would literally just be a Clone Wars roasting set. People would be so mad, bro. People would be so salty. I had to spend like $50 on that mock hunter thing from the Freemakers, which felt very cringe. But I mean, it's not necessarily an ugly. It's not an ugly figure. I just don't like it. I guess maybe I do, and on some level, think it's an ugly figure. Um, where can I find the list of the most expensive Star Wars figures in order? Someone let me know, and I'm gonna tell y'all. I want to look. We're gonna look at the list for the most expensive figures, and we're gonna find the first one on the list that is ugly. Colt says, "What's the ugliest animated Clone Wars figure?" I mean, Padme is up there. Obi-Wan is up there. Anakin is up there. Oh, you said clone figure. My bad. I mean, the standard P1, I think is ugly. The one with the green on it is ugly. The Bomb Squad Trooper is ugly. Pretty much all I think all the non like ranked ones are ugly.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure, like, if we're just going off Clone Wars figs, not just clones, the Mandalorian figures from the Clone Wars, their faces were bad.
Oh yeah, their faces are bad, but I think like the new like helmet they gave them was good. Like I don't
Oh
think the
yeah, no, no,
figure
no. The
overall
helmet
was
was fine.
ugly.
The figure overall is fine, but their face is hideous.
Horn Company is sweet. What do you mean? What the heck is a Horn Company, bro? I bought a bunch of figures in Scareback T series fig. What is T series? Fig Ula, Red Helmet Sabine, a bunch of Lord of the Rings figures. That's what's up. Eth Cloth Cloth. Oh, the yeah. No, I'm sorry. I think the green ones are ugly. Why can't you just say the green ones? Had to be like Horn Company.
I don't hate those ones. I think they're fine.
I think they're ugly. I mean, I think they'd look okay as like realistic style, but I think like the sand green and the fact that it's animated just like double downs on the ugly.
I think that's gonna work.
Let's see. Let's find the ugliest animated clone. Oh, I think the pilot's ugly. Pilot is ugly. I mean, Rex and Cody don't look great, but they're not as bad. The standard one is ugly. Fox might be the least ugly. The gunner is also ugly. Let's see. The ARF troopers look cool. Yeah, no, not filling the green at all. Maybe the bomb squad is uglier though. I'll say the bomb squad is might be the ugliest. What's up, Mikael TA? Got you. I think my favorite out of the animated P1s is probably the Wolfpack guys, honestly. The ARC Trooper is also pretty dope. P1 Gree I don't love. Oh, I think that the maybe this might be a hot take. Um, but I think the 501st pilot guys look awful. Not a
I
fan of those
agree.
whatsoever. Like that helmet design is yuck. So I'd say that's at the top of my ugly list. Dylan says I was wondering why you weren't saying anything for 2 minutes until I realized I paused the video, bruh. Honestly, yeah, 501st pilots might be at the top of my list. I do not like those guys at all. Yeah, we got a lot of gross figures on this list. The fact you got two Bomb Squad clones in that battle pack, what a bro, don't you give me that is one of the worst battle packs by far. That's like I mean it's not as bad as the assassin droid, but it's kind of close. And I'm not talking about
I
accuracy here. Like accuracy is whatever. Like I'm just talking about what looks good and doesn't look good. I like this could like me saying it's ugly could also be pertain to the way it looks like in live action or not live action, but like how the actual source material looks as well.
I don't know. For me personally, I didn't hate the that battle pack because I'd rather have a battle pack with four clones in it, even if they're different clones, than having one that has two Jedi in it.
I mean, I
The
disagree
clones
so
that came,
heavy. I disagree so heavy with that. The Jedi and Clone
don't get me
Battle
wrong.
Pack is has the figures in the Jedi and Clone Battle Pack are so like it's not in the same league compared to
I
that
mean,
Bomb Squad Battle Pack, bro.
I'm saying that the figs were better. Like the clones were gorgeous, and there's a reason I bought a lot of that battle pack. But like, I'd rather have four clones in it if you're gonna give me a clone trooper battle pack. Like, don't give me two Jedi in a clone battle pack.
Nah, bro. Have you seen the prices of Jedi? Have you seen how much a freaking Quinlan Voss costs? Have you seen how much the updated Luminar costs? Mace Windu, Psyche 10, Agent Kolar.
That's
Oh,
fair.
but
It
at
does
least I
still keep
got
the
cheap
prices
clone.
low.
Like, nah, bro. I'm taking Jedi's and battle packs all day, every day. I want to be paying 60 to $70 for each Jedi. Screw that.
But army building.
Oh yeah, I want an army of bomb squad troops. Yay.
Yeah, those the orange ones.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I had some of those.
They're so cringe. Oh my god, that is such an ugly figure, bro.
I like
Um,
them because orange was my favorite color. So
that that
check
is
it.
sacrilege. What you mean orange was your favorite color? Blue brick.
Oh yeah, I meant blue.
Yeah, I was
Orange
about
was
to
my
say that.
second favorite. I
Okay,
liked
yeah.
orange.
My question is
Um,
why they ended up in a battle pack when they were literally in. Was it one episode or was that arc two?
I'm not gonna
Still, either
pretend.
way,
I'm not gonna try to answer that,
still they were in so little
bro.
episodes, and
They
yet they
made
were
the
like,
Freako speeder a set, bro. They'd make anything from the Clone Wars.
"That's true. That's very true."
Um, so not a good question. So I saw two good questions. RoboNut says, "What would I say is considered a large scale mod?" I feel like four gray base plates. I'd say four gray base plates enough. I don't know why. That's just my arbitrary delineation. Um, Squidman says ugliest figure that came out this year. I can actually here. Let's see. Anthony says it's a two-part arc, but they only appear in the seventh episode. Interesting. Uh, let's look at the Star Wars minifigures that have come out this year, and I will give you the definitive list on which one is the ugliest. Star Wars. Two fighters against a Star Destroyer.
You control the action.
They need to say that in a Star Wars show. I would cry. Forget this a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. All right, let's see. I'm looking at all the figures from this year. I mean, Lego doesn't make very many ugly figures nowadays, thankfully. So there's no. I don't
I
think
was
there are
gonna say
any obvious candidates.
it's been a while since we've got a really like not good looking figure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Yoda from the Young Jedi Adventures is a candidate.
Oh yeah, I mean
I
I
mean,
don't think
it's
any of the young Jedi figs look great. They're fine, but like
yeah.
I think they're cool actually. So yeah.
Let's see.
I mean,
I
it's
think they are
cool
an
in like
accurate
other
depiction of what it's supposed to
roads.
be.
You know? Yeah, it's like
That's true.
be cool to see something like that in live action. Are we gonna get that?
Nah, bro. We're getting. I don't
We're getting
know.
live action Clone Wars,
Yeah,
obviously.
it's happening, bro. You think they're gonna have
I saw
instead of an Order 66 flashback, you think we're gonna have an Order 66 flash forward in the Young Jedi Adventures, since it's like a staple of every Star Wars show.
why is it that that seems so much more wrong to me?
I don't know. Like, bro, imagine being a Jedi and you see a vision of like your like
Actually,
grandchild getting
that's so much more
slaughtered.
interesting, I think, right?
I guess. But
It's
you see a vision of like
cool. That's
your
like
grandchild getting slaughtered in the temple, like that's dark.
be pretty funny. Probably if I had a vision one night, like I woke up from a nightmare of like 3 generations down, like my offspring dying in a horrible murder, be like, what a
You would
nerd.
laugh. Oh, you'd be like,
What a
he
nerd.
deserved it.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
What,
What you get
dying and
for
stuff?
being a punk. I'm just kidding.
I missed the part where that's my problem. Is that the oh? Is that from Spider Man?
Yes.
Yo, and
That's
it says that's
Tobey
literally the
Maguire's
story of
Spider-Man.
Sifo Dyas. He foresees that. Well, I'm talking about in our post Disney movie world or our post Disney TV show world where everything has an Order 66 flashback. We need to also start having Order 66 flash forwards. Miguel TA says, I love that the toilet paper holders are there. Yeah, bro. I have it there for when I have my accidents. I feel like the extent to which people say, oh, Fox has a pink torso is so overblown. He doesn't have a pink torso. Like, shut up. Ah, sure. I mean, another character like him, they could totally happen. Hasn't been tested yet. I'll that's you gotta you gotta be a premium subscriber to get the answer to that question. Welcome back,
Yo,
Bricklord.
what?
Hey, yes. You heard what I said.
What?
You heard what
Drop
I
the
said.
link? Question mark?
Bro, do you guys
Uh,
not understand what being in the Boyo Lounge means?
exactly.
That's funny.
Whoa, yo, 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 yo.
Yo, welcome.
We get free admin feet pics.
Yes. Um,
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing spilling the secrets?
Oh
You
shoot,
gotta
my
pay for
bad.
that
Was I
kind of
not supposed to say
knowledge.
that?
How are we gonna get people to pay if they know what they're getting?
That's a crazy business tactic.
that is a crazy bro. You think Lego? So Lego has like mystery packs. You think how far could it go if Lego released like a mystery Lego set? Like you have literally
Oh,
no
people would
idea
eat
what's
that
inside the
up.
It's just a
set,
yellow
bro.
box that says
It'd just
Lego.
be a yellow bot, bro. There would be like monthly mini builds in it. People would be like, "Oh my god,
God,
I got the T Rex build."
I can already picture the Instagram reels of like
Oh
Lego
yes.
influencers being like, I got the mystery
Today
set.
I went to the Lego
Let's
store and I purchased the Lego mystery box. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh look, a bunch of garbage! Yay!
Oh my god.
Lego
They should
gambling.
do that, and it's just like sets you can buy anyway. Like,
Yeah. they take the guesswork out. They take the like. Oh, I have to figure out what set I want. Oh, just let us pick for you. We'll send you a Lego loot box.
yeah.
Bro, why doesn't Lego make loot crates, bro? That's the wave. I think we need to bring loot crates back, guys.
Oh my. Wait, Loot Crate. I got one of those.
What kind of
Oh,
what kind of loot crate did you get?
I did the Star Trek one. When I was like
Wow.
12. I was like, I hate Star Wars. I like Star Trek now.
Wow.
Um,
That
it had like one of those fuzz balls. They have like I don't remember what they're called, but there's this like animal Star Trek, and it's like a fuzz ball. It's called like a I don't remember.
Give me a
Anyway,
second.
bruh.
I,
I'm sorry.
I'm the nerd.
That sounds like such a waste of money. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
sorry.
like a bunch of garbage too. Like That is such a scam because there'll be like one or two cool things, and then the rest is just garbage.
Garbage. Yep,
Tribbles.
exactly.
It's
Bro.
like $60 or something. I don't remember. It was too much. I got like a spatula or something.
What? A
They're called
spatula?
tribbles.
Tribbles, yeah. I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
truffle. That's a mushroom.
Bruh.
Oh, I didn't get a spatula. I got like a shirt that was way too big for me at the time, and like uh,
Bro.
anyway.
I think we need to bring loot crates back. Would y'all guys pay? Would y'all pay for a boyo crate?
Yeah. Oil water.
Yes, there would be a droplet of boil water in each crate.
Boyo gummies.
Oh, bro,
Throwback.
that's a throwback. Oh my god, bro.
What even is that? I don't
I don't know. Well, someone who has a better memory than me. What was the origin of boyo gummy?
who knows? That's COVID brain.
Yeah, bro. I can't be held. Some stained toilet paper, yo, bro has time out of pocket. Oh my god. Um, yeah. I can't be held culpable for things I said during COVID, guys. Sorry.
Bro, the ATTP holler, but it's a little bit
Yes.
used.
Yo.
Well loved.
Yeah,
This
there's
has
just
been
third
broken
party
in.
Lego loot boxes just to get did videos on them. They are called brick loot bricks. Oh god, brick swag, bro.
Oh, yeah, I do remember hearing about that. Yeah.
A boyo swag brick loot box.
Are
I
you ever
bro,
gonna
you
make
could
merch?
you. I mean, I'd really like to, but it's just one step at a time. I was gonna
I
say,
feel
here's what
like
you do. Here's how you cash out. You go to your local grocery store. You go to the
uh,
front of the store. You insert like $20 worth of coins into those machines, and you end up with all the contents for the loot crates you're gonna sell. Boom, stocks.
uh
All right, what were you about to say?
um I was gonna say that for some reason the idea of you selling like low quality t-shirts with like your face on them doesn't really align with like
With my brand values,
yeah, brand values. Yeah, that's a
probably
good.
probably not.
I think
I
it'd have to be
do.
like kind of more interesting than that.
Oh yeah, I think one thing I for sure would like to do is like yeah the like kind of like the 2x2 printed tiles, but like instead with my logo as like 2x2 printed
Yeah, that'd
tile.
be cool.
Um, it would be I don't know. It'd probably like just be mostly like self referential stuff. Like
Yeah. We
Axie
can
says he wants another rap song.
in
Star Wars
Chicago
isn't
we can
funny.
have a
Star
little
Wars used to be
little
like
set.
Star Wars used to be funny. Now it's just sad, bro. I can't rap about Star Wars until I feel happy again. Star Wars used to be like funny. Now it's sad funny.
Sad. Sad. Can rap about Andor.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Have you watched more than episode one of Andor yet?
no, I maybe
Okay.
tonight I will.
Maybe I'll do that as well. I have like a project I need to do that you guys will see very soon. Um,
Oh,
it's don't quote me on this, but I think it's gonna be a game changer. Not gonna lie. And I'll definitely need
wow.
something to watch while I'm working on that. I'm actually
Whoa.
super excited about it. Like it's gonna be pretty cool. A Star Wars diss track, dang. I don't know, maybe. I think a Dave Filoni diss
Star Wars.
track is probably in order.
Oh, how have you not done that already? What?
I guess I just honestly assumed at some point it would end. Like at some point it would be like, okay, like the joke has run its course. Because you know, like you like make jokes about people but like that's not like all they do. We like nag like Star Wars theory, but I'm sure like most of his content is totally fine. But like Filoni, like is 10 toes deep in all the things that I don't like about him, and
Yeah.
that is honestly kind of surprising to me. So I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, Shay, you didn't hear? Actually, I've seen one episode of Andor. Julian and Bluebrick made me do it.
It was fun. I like first
I thought
episode.
it was fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think I feel that way about a lot of Star Wars content right now. Not all of it, but like there's a chunk of it where I'm like, it's fine. And that's
Yeah,
really
I
unfortunate
don't
because I
want to feel
used to
that
be
way about
like,
Star Wars though. Yeah, like
yeah, I feel I'm like, I used to be like, man, I love what's coming out right now. Like I'm really digging Star Wars. And now I'm like, it's fine. I don't know. That to me that feels sad
I
to have
agree.
that attitude.
I like when Star Wars has like a big feel. But yeah, no, I thought it was fine. Like I'm only seeing one episode, but like the stuff that, like that's my reaction is just it's fine. That's all I got so far. Nothing offended me. My big I only had two gripes with the episode, and none of them are neither of which are like a big deal. My biggest gripe with the episode is that Crusher Rudown is just there for some reason. And then my second gripe is they did a stuttering droid again. Those are my only two. Those are my only two nitpicks. Thrawn is one of the most threatening characters and is masterfully written. Honestly, don't like. I'm sorry, I do not understand the appeal of Thrawn. I do not get it. Like maybe like I can like the people who like read the original books. I guess I can understand, but like if you like watch
I,
Rebels and if Rebels Thrawn has you like, oh my god, he's coming back. Like I cannot relate. I don't know.
well,
Maybe it's
so
just me.
I definitely I read the originals and like that Thrawn is threatening. Like there is in the books, there's literally nothing that could stop him because he was just that much of an intellectual genius. Rebels Thrawn was just kind of mildly threatening. Like he's the only competent Imperial officer they faced. And I think that that's a lot different of a viewpoint, like, or a lot different of a, I guess, it's just not the same thing. It's not as threatening when you say, oh, this Imperial officer is competent. It's threatening when it's like, oh, of all the competent officers, like he's even better than them.
But I
I
just,
don't know. It makes it more scary.
like I don't. I don't watch Star Wars like that. Like I don't watch Star Wars and think like, oh, I'm scared of this guy because he's the competent one. Like at the end of the day, like plot armor is gonna be plot armor. So the main opposition to the main characters is gonna have to get undermined quite a bit because the main characters, they have to be around. I feel like the extent to which we are like, oh, he didn't kill the main characters, he's incompetent. Like that's just the nature of like shows, you know? I don't really hold it against characters because they didn't kill off the main characters like when they had the chance. So I don't know, it just
Yeah,
I find it kind of weird when people approach like villains that way in Star Wars in particular. Like they're all just there to progress the plot and convenient things are going to happen for the main characters to evade them. Like it doesn't. And there, I guess yes, there are ways to write them to where like yeah, that make them look stupid. I'm not like there is very much a way for these things to be written that like makes characters look bad, but I think people maybe hold it against characters too much when they're quote unquote not successful because by the nature of shows kind of means they have to not be successful. Like they have to be somewhat incompetent in some way. Otherwise, they would just get what they want, and the main characters would die, and there'd be no show.
I guess I look at it like imagine you're telling someone how your trip to the grocery store went. And you just tell them like, yeah, I got in the car, I drove there, I bought my groceries, and I came home. And nothing happened like that was unexpected because you just had a trip to the grocery store. Is anybody
Okay.
gonna watch? Like, would anybody watch that? Does anybody
Absolutely
care
not.
about that?
Nope.
I don't know. So if something spectacular didn't happen where like the main hero, escapes death or whatever, I don't know, people wouldn't watch it. People wouldn't care.
Right. Or they're just gonna make a show where Thrawn, the show starts, like Ezra and the crew try to steal something from Thrawn. Thrawn puts a laser in between both of their eyebrows, and boom, the show's over. Thrawn's a great villain. Boom.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
the outrage?
Who is Thrawn? I don't know who that is.
He's he's Mads Mikkelsen painted blue.
Oh, the Blue Man Group?
Yeah, exactly.
Blue guy with the red
He
eyes.
performs in Canto Bite.
Have you
As
ever
he says,
gone to the Blue Man
Thrawn
Group?
just
That show
sounds
is
smart.
weird, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lars Mikkelsen. My bad. Mads Mikkelsen is that Galen Erso?
Oh, Rogue One. I've seen that.
Julian says now say his whole name. What is Thrawn's first name? I bet it's
Was
like
this another like
Paul.
house situation?
I bet it's like Paul. Paul Thrawn.
It's Mithron Euroto.
Oh God. This
Wait,
a
is it
bummer.
actually?
Yes,
Yeah,
actually.
His name. Wait, so his first name is Thrawn?
His first name is Mithron Euroto, and I don't know how exactly their language works, which one's which, but essentially, yeah, he shortens it to just Thrawn for ease of people speaking other languages.
Bro, even Thrawn is susceptible to like nah, that's actually sad, bro.
His last name is
Sheldon
Nur.
Sheldon Thrawn, yes. I wish his name was Sheldon.
Nah, he has his name is Susan.
Susan Thrawn. Thrawnus Maximus. Edgar Thrawn. Yeah. The thing about Thrawn is it's just every character saying, wow, he's a genius and a big threat. But in Rebels and Ahsoka, he just loses over and over and says, yes, I have learned about my enemy.
That's very, very true.
Thrawn be like, yo, you want to be a good Imperial officer? You gotta have knowledge. You got knowledge, bro. It's not about killing the rebels. It's about knowledge. I want to see a what's a guy's name? Oh God, a Ty Lopez Admiral Thrawn style video. He's like, you see me in my garage with my Imperial Star Destroyer Chimera. You know how I got this from reading books because I got knowledge. I got this from learning about my enemies. Jamin Grove says Thrawn is a much better villain in the books, canon or not. Yeah, that seems to be the
True.
sentiment that I've heard. Which begs the
I don't know.
question: why did they drag this man into like Rebels and in this show? I'll never understand that. Especially
I thought he
just
was
to
a
make him
fine
worse.
Rebels. I thought he was a fine Rebels villain. I mean, he works. He gets the point across.
He
I don't
could
know,
have just
dragging him
he could have
out.
been anyone else. Like why
No,
not
that's
just
what I'm saying though. I don't know.
why take a character that wasn't even supposed to be in that time period just to shove him in there?
Do you have
Because
the
it gets people
Force?
interested. No, he doesn't have the Force.
But the only people who know about it were like, I don't know, dude. No, he doesn't have the Force, but he does. He has a little monkey dude that hangs out with him. And no, he has a lizard that hangs out with him, and the lizard creates a force field around him,
There's
bro.
no way.
I'm dead A, bro. Like he has like a force repellent lizard.
Have they done this in a
Not in canon, but in Legends, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I just know
Did
he
he
has
die in Rebels? I thought he died.
Well,
No,
no, he got.
We never saw a body, so.
Bro, we never saw his life meter deplete. No, he just
I
got
haven't
taken
seen
away
Rebels.
by some whales.
Bro, he survived with half a heart.
Wolfing Around says, I was about to say I missed that. Is that I honestly didn't know that wasn't canon. Does he not have a
No,
lizard in Does he not have the lizard in Rebels?
so he has the reptilian man that is his bodyguard named Rook.
Right.
And that guy is he's just a random guy. Like he's
Right, yeah. But
in
he's in
this in
Rebels.
the books he's important, but in the series he's not. I mean, he's fine. He's whatever.
Right. Yeah.
In Legends is where the lizards help repel the Force, and they go to a certain planet to get them specifically to mess with
Right.
Luke and Leia.
Entered says there's a
Anyways,
little
whole
Easter egg of
separate
them.
sideline.
He just has two lizard statues. He's a
Yes,
lizard.
true.
He's a lizard guy.
The statues are designed to look like him as like a nod to it, but it's like, I don't know, kind of pointless if you don't put the work in for the story of them.
I'm very disappointed he doesn't. His force lizard isn't canon.
Hey, let's just say she's forcing my lizard.
Bro, what is bro? Go to class.
I had class today.
Oh, what class did you have?
Media histories.
Wow, did you learn about Star Wars?
Um, Actually, yeah, my professors brought up Star Wars a couple times. Oh, yes, actually, yes. We watched he pulled up a video of all like the goofy transitions in Star Wars.
Like the screen swipes and everything?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And, like the video was in chronological order, so it started with the prequels and he was like, "Oh, I don't want this. Let me skip further down."
Bro, what a
I
G.
was like, "Let's freaking go. This guy is so base." And
Don't
then
you
there
love
were
it
some
when you
people in the
talk to
class
like
who were
an
like,
intelligent people about Star
"Boo."
Wars and it's just like understood that the prequels are bad? You don't have to make an argument
I mean,
out of the
there were some people in
situation.
the class who like the prequels, but
Of course. I mean, given your age, yeah, I understand that.
oh god, it's
The
actually a
people your
lot.
age who are like, I grew up with the prequels.
No, you didn't, bro. Okay, no, you
Bro,
didn't.
if you didn't see any of the prequels in theater, you did not grow up with them. I'm sorry.
I've only seen Phantom Menace in theaters during the
No.
re-release.
If you didn't see the original releases in theaters, you did not grow up with them.
Technically, I was alive for one of the theatrical releases
But you weren't,
because
bro. Technically, you're. Wait,
did
what
did
year were you
Revenge
born?
come out?
It came out in
2005.
'05. Yeah.
After January, probably, right? What
Yes, it
month
came
did
out
it
in
come out?
May.
Let's go. So I grew up with the
Oh
prequels.
my goodness. Okay.
People are like that though. It's crazy. Like
Bro, I grew up with
even
the
just like other stuff about pop culture, you know what I mean? Like
right, yeah. My
yeah, I'm an
lifetime like overlaps with the existence of this thing, so I grew up with it.
I'm pretty much a 90s kid. I mean,
Yeah, bro, but I was born in 2005, but I'm a 90s kid at heart, you know. I mean, you know what they call that? They say you're an old soul.
oh god. Yeah, I like vintage music and vintage clothes. I was born in the wrong generation.
Oh God, bro. People, it's always awkward. I mean, I haven't really been asked this in a while, but it's kind of awkward that that type of conversation comes up. Because I'm like, bro, like, if I had been born just like 40 years earlier than what I had, like, I would have rights. Like, sorry, bro.
Ooh, yikes.
Like this, I was born in the wrong generation stuff. Like that don't work for everybody,
It's a very
unfortunately.
white thing to say, I guess. Yeah.
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 And then
Yeah.
says, what are some memorable Star Wars scene transitions? There's uh there's some good ones in the
Okay,
Last
wait. I
Jedi we
actually
were
have an
talking about last
answer for
time.
this.
All right, what you got?
There's okay. Last Jedi. Let's go. Okay. Anyway,
Let's go.
our favorite movie. In the beginning, it's is it Is it Finn who asks? Yeah, he wakes up and then he's like,
And he says,
"Where's
"Where's
Ray?"
Ray?" Yes, and then it
And
cuts to
it
her.
cuts to the island. Oh,
Yes,
I
that
love
was
it.
good.
It's
I
so
brought that up
good.
last time. There's also another one where Leia. I brought this up last time as well. Where Leia, it's after she floats to back to the Radis, but like as they're like have her on like the space, like I guess what is that thing called? What is the thing called where you get injured and they put you on it and put you in an ambulance?
Uh,
Um, God dang it, what's
Ventilator.
that? No, no, it's like a rolling bed.
Oh,
it's
gurney.
hot.
Gurney.
No, no, not a gurney. There's another word for it. Stretcher. Thank you, Inthert. Thank you, British. Thank you, British man. Yeah, so they put her on a space stretcher, and she drops her like beacon thing, and then Finn picks it up, and then when he picks it up, it transitions to Ray's beacon on the island.
Oh yes, that's a good one. Okay, outside the Last Jedi,
Nothing,
can't think of anything. I mean,
nothing good happens outside the Last Show. There it goes.
yeah, I think that's the only Star Wars movie.
Yes, the Last Jedi does have all the best transitions. Like I noticed that when I watched it, Force Awakens has some good ones as well. Don't get me wrong. Like when Kylo asks or when Kylo's talking to one of the officers, and then he's like learning about what happened with the Falcon on Jakku, and then he's like, oh, or with BB unit specifically, and the officer's like, oh yeah, he escaped on the Millennium Falcon with this girl, and then Kylo like grabs him and he's like, what girl? And then it transitions to Rey.
Oh, okay,
Um,
that's a. Oh, is that? And she's like in the scrap. What is she doing? She's like
no,
selling whatever.
this is after the scrapyard thing.
Oh,
This
okay.
is after they escape on the Falcon.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think there's a. No, that's. When does it cut to her the first time? Is it
yeah,
after?
I feel like that is like it is like a.
Is it after Phasma talks to Finn? No.
I feel like something does set up Ray's first like
Ray's first
Yeah.
transition is pretty good. I do remember that. I just don't
Yeah.
remember what it is.
What comes right before? Do I have to pull up Disney
like what like
Plus?
who would be talking about her at that point? I don't remember.
Yeah, because it wouldn't. Okay, let's just go to
Yeah, just pull up the movie.
Force Awakens.
And it
I haven't
says,
watched
"Oh,
this
I just
movie in a
love when they
while.
cut back to Vader leaving Cloud City on his shuttle. I really needed that break from cool Luke rescue scene." Leaving?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
remember that.
no
Oh, go
one,
ahead.
no. Finn gets in trouble with Phasma, right?
Okay.
And they're back for having his helmet off. You know, submit your blaster for inspection. You know that scene, and then
Okay, so he ends up
wait,
like
what?
meeting up with. Does Finn meet Poe before or
Why did I
after
think
Rey
he
is
gets in trouble
introduced?
for his having his helmet off?
You're thinking about that. You're thinking about the No, she says it. She's like, whenever they land, Phasma
Oh
walks up
yeah,
to
yeah,
him
yeah.
on the ship, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Who told you you could have your helmet off or something like that?"
Okay. So then it goes from that, and he's like panting. It
Yeah,
just cuts to
I would,
cut. Why does it? Why did I?
bro. I'm just gonna pull up the movie. Screw it. I'm sorry. Like, this is aggravating me.
It just no. No one mentions her. Wait, is that the?
Something happened that's a cool transition. I know for a fact.
Oh well, he puts on his helmet, and then it cuts to her with her goggles on from the stormtrooper. So
Oh, okay.
it's like almost a match cut of like. I don't know.
Interesting.
Also, kind of like
I feel like
scary.
I just liked the tempo change there. Like it was serious and dark and like people are dying.
Yeah.
To just like her kind of like doing her thing, sliding down a mountain on a sled, chilling at home.
That is such a cool
Yeah.
thing
Okay. I just rewatched
character
it. Okay. Yeah.
opening though. He's
Yeah.
like in the middle of this like void. It's
I don't know. Maybe it's just the mood change that I liked there. But there was I do agree there was something there that I was like, this is interesting.
yeah.
Dang, bro. Don't you love it when Star Wars movies are like made competently?
No,
I like it when Star Wars movies tell me information about the galaxy.
This
bro. The
shot
fact
of
that
the
there was no Clone Wars content in The Force Awakens irks me.
Well, Jake, Kylo says the word clones, so that counts technically.
Oh,
yeah,
you know
it
what?
does
You know what?
count.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It just barely counts.
It's just a different time. Like
Yeah.
no one
The
wanted
fact
that,
that
right? Like
the fact that there's this whole like subplot thing about that one like clone, quote unquote. Have you guys heard about that?
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
The red bounty hunter on the ship when Finn goes to like leave on Takodana.
Oh, we're bringing this up again. Yeah. What about it?
He's supposedly a clone.
No, bro. We literally had this, bro. We literally had this same conversation on stream before. Captain
Have you?
Atheno is not a clone.
Oh, good. I heard a bunch of stuff that he was, and I was like, I
Were
don't
you
care
not
if he
there for
is or
that
isn't.
conversation?
I
I'm
wasn't. I
pretty.
wasn't around.
Bro, this was okay. Someone who was here for that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Was Garrett here for that conversation? I feel like he
No,
was, because who else would have brought it up last time?
I definitely was not because I took a fat hiatus when I was like moving around and stuff.
No, bro, it was recently. Like it was like a few weeks, like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, when we had this exact conversation. Who was here for that conversation, guys?
I don't think I was there.
Bro, I feel like you were.
I was not.
Then who the heck brought it up last? Someone brought this exact same point up, and I was like, bro, he is not a clone, like at all.
I thought it was a stupid point. And I was hoping that he wasn't, but I never like cared to do the research.
Yeah,
But anyway, I was like, nah, like I don't need that. Like I don't need this movie to somehow like tie back to the Clone Wars for me to be happy.
but bro, it's like poetry.
Like poetry, it rhymes. Because
What?
all
What is
poetry
the
rhymes.
context to that? Like what was George Lucas talking about when he said that?
That's a great question. I'm sure Ether knows.
Yeah, we'd all like to know that one.
I mean, like in the documentary, like he's like, see, it's like poetry. It rhymes. What is he talking about? I'm sure it's something dumb. Honestly,
Okay,
I want to
do
say,
I
is it
wanna
like
know? Let me see
someone?
if I
What
can.
is that? It's like poetry. It rhymes line referring to, guys. I feel like Ether would know for sure.
It'd be so stupid.
Justifying his writing. Does no one actually know? We're gonna have to. Am I gonna have to Google this?
Look, he's talking about. Okay, I pulled up the video. He's talking about destroying the Death Star and destroying like
Ah,
that
yes, and
secret
Anakin
ship.
destroying the. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about Anakin destroying the big droid ship at the end.
What is that
Ether was
called? Yeah, the
close,
droid
but
ship.
yeah, the Luker Hulk. Not that they'd ever say that word in the Star Wars movie,
Wait, it's called a
unless
Luker Hulk?
yes.
Well, I
Luker
mean,
Hulk. What?
it's kind of like knowing that the Sheathapede shuttle is a Sheathapede shuttle.
Oh,
Like,
I have
why
no
would
idea what that
you?
meant.
oh, I guess on the last stream, Ether asked me which of the Sheathapeds is my favorite design. If I knew the difference between all of them, I could answer that question, but I don't, so I can't. So if you want to find me pictures of all of them, I'd gladly answer it, but I don't. And yes,
There's like
the donut shit.
there's like 4 different types. There's actually not that many.
I know. I just like we're specifically talking about the ones from the prequel films.
Oh, then there's only like 2. There's the
Uh,
manned and then the unmanned, and then they change the colors on them later.
oh, and it says it was just between episode 2 and 3 versions. What is it? I still like. What is the difference?
Was there a difference between the 2? I don't know. I didn't put that much stock in them. The only one I know of that's different is the Phantom because
Cockpit
of
or no
obvious reasons.
cockpit?
Yeah, one of them is literally a droid, and
What?
then the other one is because it's like unmanned, like it just flies itself, and then the other one has a cockpit for a droid.
Where, like, can you find me pictures? Like, what's the difference design wise? Does it just not have like a window on the front?
I it looks slightly different, but it's not that different from each other.
If someone just find me pictures, we can move on from this.
I have
Julian
no
says,
idea what
"Bro,
you're talking
Julian,
about.
bro, Julian needs to pause right now."
Okay, can I just? Oh, I can't stream on this channel. Shoot. Okay, let me grab it then.
Chris Del Santo says, "I'd love for Mr. Bones to be in a set." That's like the battle droid thing, right? I think it's like a red and black battle droid.
Mr. Bo-
The first or the second picture is not the best one, but like it's the best one I could find quickly. They're both in. They're both in. Oh, I put it in Mox on accident. That's okay.
What
It's
is
in the
so
Mox chat.
funny?
I googled Mr. Bones. What
Did you
is
actually?
this guy?
Did you get the battle droid thing?
Yeah, what is this?
It's in the Mox chat, Jay.
All right, hold on.
I accidentally put it in the wrong chat, so that's my bad. But anyway,
Oh, I see. I guess there's not really a big difference between it. Literally, just one of them has a cockpit and one of them doesn't.
yeah,
I guess
it's
I
a
think
little more bulbous.
the non-cockpit one I think looks a little bit cooler. I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Then there, I
I love
forgot.
that the one person immediately responds, "Nice mock."
Let me get over here to Cantina and fix this.
Dang, bro, you're getting
But
roasted.
here, then there's this boy.
Grinding Brick says there are apparently 7 or 8
I,
variants of that ship. That is excessive.
Ew.
I went to the
yucky,
Cantina chat. Check out what I just put.
Yucky.
Bro, it's like a limo. Is that in Clone Wars?
Yeah, that's the one they take to the Citadel.
Bro, it's like a Plonk droid equivalent of a Sheathipede. That's a Sheathipede shuttle.
True.
God dang. Radio Free Coruscant made a whole video about the variants, all the variants a couple weeks. Oh wow. How topical.
Bro, Jay, how could you not know all the variants of the Sheath the Pete shuttle? What kind of fan are you?
I am I am one of the fake variety actually. I am a fake fan, guys.
Oh, good.
I've never actually watched Star Wars. All the information I know about Star Wars is from Google. That's how I know those pod race pilots. But it's all good because what I lack of in Star Wars knowledge, I make up for with spunk. In the words of Snoke, such spunk.
What?
You don't remember when Snoke said that to Rey? He's like,
I
such
unfortunately
spunk.
do remember that. It was bad.
Not hating.
Spunk? He says spunk?
He says spunk, yeah. He's talking to Rey.
I thought you were joking.
No, I'm PA.
This is
Today is apparently Google's 25th anniversary. Huh?
damn, she's that old?
Yeah.
Good for me. Wait, wait, too young for me. I meant.
Whoa. Yeah, happy birthday to Google. Andy Serkis delivers it well, so it doesn't sound. Yeah, I have no issue with that line. Such spunk.
Wait, is this what movie is this in?
It's in The Last Jedi, the only movie where Snoke talks to Rey.
Technically, oh, yeah, you're right.
No, no.
But
And third says, which A1 do you like more, RZ1 or RZ2? I actually do prefer the RZ2, not gonna lie. I love the RZ2. You have the spirit of a true Jedi. Yo, shout out to Snow.
I've been watching Force Awakens since I pulled it up, just like in the background. Oh my God. But when Rey is flying the Falcon on Jakku, like
Oh,
through all like the debris,
that
is
sequence is such a
crazy.
banger.
This is like
That's
I feel like I'm at a theme park right now. Like
yeah. Especially the technique they do to shoot that last TIE fighter, where she like shifts and like turns the because the top cannon. I think no, is it the bottom cannon that's broke, so they need to use the top one.
I just got to that. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
No,
the
dude.
bottom
the
cannon.
top cannon or the bottom cannon is just stuck, so he can't move it. So she just maneuvers the ship so that he can use it still.
Yeah.
That's literally what I
Pretty good.
just said. But yeah, no, that
Oh
was
my
dope.
gosh.
That was a dope
This is
scene.
such a good
But
movie.
the sequels ruined my childhood. Entered, why are
Just
you
like
not much a fan of the RZ2, bro? I loved how like that section right like that connects to the guns. That's like a 45-degree angle on the RZ2. I love that. That looks so cool to me. And it's like a little bit more sleek. The RZ1 is like a thick boy, you know.
A little bit bulbous, but I kind of dig it though.
It's a cool ship, but the RZ2. And it says they never use the top cannons in the newer movies. I don't think they
Yeah, they
use
don't.
it for that. They use it for that scene.
oh, that was the bottom.
No, that's what I was
Or
saying. The bottom cannon's the only one that gets
yeah.
used in that scene.
But
'Cause
does it not get stuck?
It
Oh,
gets
the
so she
stuck,
bottom
turn,
but
one.
she
but she turns it so it's pointing towards. Okay. I see what you mean.
yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, I guess because you need another person for the top ones, right? So
Yeah, it takes two
Yeah,
peoples, and it would have taken too long for him to like
there's
climb
never.
through.
You gotta take off his headset.
oh
I
my
mean, I'm just
God.
imagining trying to climb that ladder while in atmosphere. That ship is just all over the place.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Would
So
not be a fun
good.
time.
I mean,
Mm.
there's still gravity in the ship and atmosphere though. Otherwise, Ray would be like hitting the ceiling when she's like flipping.
Yeah, that I mean, no
I
one
guess
ever
that's
talks
true.
about that. Like, how does that work?
The
Do
ships have their
you?
own gravity generator.
Yeah.
Is that
I
real?
was
Like
gonna say
that
there's probably someone who knows, but I just
I'm pretty sure that's like a canonical thing.
people who complain about the bombs drop in the Last Jedi, like there's no gravity or there's no gravity. It's
I'm gonna say
like
why would you complain about the balls dropping and like accept that like Paige falls in the bomb hangar in that like right before that? Like why would she
yeah.
fall then? Using that same logic, like
Why would people be able to stand up on the ground? Yeah. I actually Ryan Johnson has actually responded. I really like what he said. It's like it's already no one cares. Anyway, it's like the
I mean,
velocity
long
is
story
already
short, it's momentum. So
yeah,
if there's
exactly.
gravity in
So
the ship and they fall in the ship, their trajectory is just going to stay on that same path
yeah,
once they get
exactly.
into atmosphere.
well, yeah, like
Not that it ever even mattered, because like you got,
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
bro, like, Star Wars fans, bro. Ugh. Out of all, well, I don't know. I think what is your like, what is your most irritating sequel complaint? I mean, like, the bomb one is up there. The whole maneuver one might be worse. Like the bombs, because the
I
Hodel maneuver one, like the Hodel maneuver is so freaking cool, and the fact that the only thing you
that
take
yeah.
from that is hyperspace rules, like something is actually wrong with you. Like I'm
I
sorry.
don't like people. Okay, well, this one I can kind of understand more, but I still don't like it when people say can Candle Bite is like it's a waste of time, you know? Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
or
I
people
mean,
who
by
say
that
like
logic,
Finn
Cloud City
didn't
is
do anything. Yeah.
a waste of time.
Exactly. That's I always make that same point. Like
Yeah.
the whole subplot of episode 5 is like trying to refuel the Falcon. Like not the most plot heavy stuff, but like it's still people still like it because the people involved with it are interesting, and that's enough to drive the plot. I think honestly, no. I think I think yeah. So Jim S says Canto Bite is Finn's whole character arc. I think that's my. I think when people say Finn is a wasted character, I think that's my most irritating sequel argument. I think that one, like that
He
one.
has such a great arc in The Last Jedi. Like,
I feel like even including episode 9 though, like I'll even defend episode 9 on this because people say that he's like wasted because of what he does in episode 9. Like that, I can't stand. Like I feel like if Finn is a character is like the standard where you say, oh, this character is wasted, then like 95% of characters in Star Wars are wasted.
Finn is definitely not. You know who's wasted in episode 9 is Rose. That's a character
Oh
you
yeah.
can say is wasted.
I mean, she literally does nothing.
Exactly. She goes from being like one of the main characters in The Last Jedi to being literally a background nobody.
You know what that kind of
Talk about
reminds me
being
of?
spineless with your characters.
Remember when Padme was like totally in the mix of everything in the first 2 episodes of the prequels, and the third one she got pregnant and did nothing? Dang, yikes!
But that's not offensive because she's
wasted
Luke and Leia's
potential.
mom.
Wasted potential. Yeah, bro. Like what? I don't know.
Bro, she should have been 9 months pregnant and like beaten people up. Like just
That could have
straight
actually
taking
been
people
pretty
down.
interesting. Like a pregnant Padme just like being badass. Like that would have been something. Like I'm almost certain she spends more time sitting in that movie than she does standing. The most the most action she gets in that movie outside of Mustafar is her playing with her hair on the balcony. 1989 Worm says, I am surprised that Rich Boy J is still using the MCW logo. Yeah, I should probably change that at some point.
No, you have to leave it.
Been too long at this point. It's a staple.
Squidman says, what's the orange bridge from? These are on the bomb dispenser. There's little orange sections on the sides. Brandon Hunt with a great question. What does MCW mean? Oh boy, let me learn to use something big. MCW stands for Squidman, of course. Yeah, it was a Lego wrestling thing I used to do on YouTube before I sold
Go
out.
back to ELW.
ELW was also another Lego
Wait,
wrestling
was
thing
that
I did.
different?
Do you want the lore breakdown or do you not care?
Um,
It's kind of different. That's all I'll say.
okay.
Yeah, stop motion. It is so weird there are people who are probably like big-ish fans of me who have no idea that I have any Lego stop motions on my channel.
Bro, the
We
Lego stop motions are why I'm here.
Yo, let's
I was
go.
in a call or no, is it Francis and anyway, we were going through like old videos on your channel. Hand twist around is a good one.
Hand twisted around is a classic.
Oh, it's even better. What are they? Oh yeah, the world's most
The
random
world's most
video
random
and the
videos.
world's
Yep,
most random video too.
those are classics. I like make those
House
for my friends
robbery.
at school. House robbery is a banger, bro. House
Actually,
robbery
a good
goes so
time. It's
hard.
funny. It's funny.
House bro, it makes me so mad because we filmed a house robbery too, and like I don't know where it's just lost media at this point. It makes me so
Really?
mad because
So
House
wow.
Robbery 2 was so funny, bro. Oh my god, bro. So the first House Robbery we did was for like a video project, like it was for school. The second
Yeah.
one, like we liked House Robbery 1 so much, we were just like, let's just film a second one just because. So we did, but that footage is lost at this point, so sorry guys.
The PowerPoint animations.
Oh, those are, bro,
I love those.
there was so much fun just like being able to recreate Star Wars.
Uh,
Yo, 1999 Warren says, I love the rivalry between the detonator and the immortal snowfloat. Bro, those I've not heard those names in a long time. I would love, like I said, I always say I would love to bring that back at some point. I would just, like, I need to be just, like, really successful on YouTube, though. Like, really successful doing it full time to where I could, like, take breaks from this channel and doing Star Wars stuff. And, because stop motion takes a long time.
yeah, it
And I could
does.
even pay someone to edit it. Like,
It's yeah.
but as for real, I guess as the real quick the lore for why is there an ELW and MCW? So long story short, ELW was like my first wrestling company I made, and then I went to high school and I kind of stopped doing anything with Lego. So then once I graduated high school, I like I wanted to do Lego wrestling again, but I was like, do I just want to pick up where I left off? Like I did like to me it's like, oh that doesn't really make sense, like canon wise. So I was like, well maybe I'll do like in storyline where like the owner of like ELW basically like abandoned all the wrestlers because he got like a better opportunity somewhere else to like go make money. So that kind of left all the wrestlers in limbo. So then one of the wrestlers, who was like the main guy, Snowplow, was just like, okay, like screw it, let's make our own company so we don't have to rely on these guys. So Snowplow ends up making NCW, which is Minnesota Championship Wrestling, which has kind of more of an underground feel. Like if you look at the two, like ELW was like in like a big like stadium and it's like presented as more of like a high quality production. Whereas MCW has a more intimate feel. It's in front of a smaller crowd. And the idea was it was kind of like a grassroots wrestling company that would kind of build its way up. So that was why that happened that way. It also allowed me. So I think like logistically, I was filming like those MCW episodes in my college dorm room. So having it in a smaller like area gave me an out to be able to film it like on a desk without needing a bunch of room to have a big crowd. So like
Oh
logistically, it just
really?
worked
That's
out better.
funny.
Yeah. So there's the lore. Congratulations. 1999 Worm says if Rich Boy J will be the ring announcer for my NWN soon, will you be yourself or as Daniel Powder or ELW? God, the fact that you know all these names,
What
like
the? Wow. True
like
fan.
these are literally just names I just made up when I was like 12 years old. Oh man, the legacy lives on. Um, I don't know. Maybe message me on Instagram. We can talk.
That's
We can
crazy. What a boyo.
for real. Like that's an OG.
That's
Okay, so here's the thing. Like if you were like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, how old are you right now? Were you born in 1989? Because if you were like watching when I was doing ELW, that was like, especially if you watched from like the beginning, that would have been like '07. So that was what 16 years ago. Like I'm very impressed that you're still like into
probably an
Lego
OG
wrestling. I
boyo.
feel like I don't know. Like I feel like I mean I don't know. I wouldn't say I have like the biggest pulse on Lego wrestling, but I feel like it used to be a much bigger thing back then than it is now. But I have no idea. I could be totally wrong. And yeah, someone asked about this. This is indeed an AT hauler with toilet paper connected to it. It's functional. Um, okay, he says he was born in 19, so he's 33. Okay, yeah, so you're, I guess, what, 5 years older than me. So were you watching ELW at the very beginning?
That's crazy.
That is
Wow.
crazy. There's this one video. Oh my god, bro! I should like review it someday. There's this one video. It might still be up, but like this one kid, like he made it years after I had stopped doing Lego wrestling. Like it was while I was in high school, and the
Wait, is
title
it
of the
like the
video,
British guy?
yeah, and he's like, oh, like Rich Boy
Yeah.
J, like please bring back ELW, and I was just like, oh my god, like
Yeah, I
bro,
remember that was like during COVID, right? Yeah, I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah, that was
um,
funny.
oh
Bad for
man.
that guy.
One day, guys, one day.
It
Because we
was
watched
like it was
ELW
very
in
ominous. It was
2008.
like, oh, that's funny.
Actually, I think you're thinking about a different video.
Oh, am
So
I?
the one you're thinking about, like there was like a tribute that this guy did in his Lego wrestling thing to ELW. This other one that I'm talking about, it came out when I was like in high school. And it's basically this kid in front of his camera, and he's like Rich Boy J, like you need to bring back ELW.
Oh,
Like,
he was
hold on.
British too.
I don't think he had an American accent. Here, let me see. Rich Boy J. Oh, hold on. We have a thing happening. Yo, shout out to Brick Freak for $3 dono. He says sound and screen check. Yes, I was able to read it in time. Thank you so much, Brick Freak. I really appreciate it. Rich Boy J needs to bring back ELW. The problem is
What am I thinking of?
I have so much more content on my channel now. It's a lot harder to find these types of videos. It also could have very well could have taken it down. If I just search Rich Boy J ELW.
Oh, wait. Okay. I think I found it. Type in
What is it?
my message to Rich Boy J. Let me just send the link.
That sounds probably
Uh,
right.
this is what I'm thinking of, and for some reason I thought it came out during COVID, but that's probably just because I
Yes, this is
watched it
it.
during
Oh my
COVID.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Like this is awesome. Um, but like oh my god, Count Ravioli commented on it. Bro.
It's so funny.
Oh man. Here, I'll drop the link. Go show this kid some love, guys. This
He's
is
clearly very
No,
passionate about it.
he just like randomly forgot about all the stuff, and like today out of nowhere he gets like 30 followers, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, no,
And
so yeah, no, he made
they
this.
all like
It
just
came
that
out like
video.
it says 7 years ago. So oh, this is while I was in college. Oh my god!
It came out like 2 days before The Force Awakens.
Wow, wow. That's some timing. So the funny thing is, I did actually end up making MCW show too. So I did make another one of those after this. Brick Free says they finally work in this. Yes, bro. I got tired of disrespecting your donos. I'm very sorry. Jedi Bob Studio says when we gonna see those clone cuts on the Camino, bro. That will be a very important part of Star Killer for sure. Star Killer. Oh God, that's a slip. That'll be a very important part of Camino. One question I'm glad I've not been asked in a very long time is, "Hey Jay, when's Star Killer gonna be done?" I'm free from that pain. Now I have a new pain. 1989 Worm says, I got shocked the softies got injured and there's still pyramid match against LWC's Regeneration F at their pay per view. Oh, bro, this dude knows his stuff.
This is crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, LWC was my friend. His name was Shane 22 Shane. He had a Lego company as well, and we were friends. Like we were like competing against each other, quote unquote. We were actually like friends behind the scenes, and we would help each other with stuff as well. Um, and I actually I want like he's actually doing pretty well. I don't really talk to him, but I'm on Facebook, so like I kind of see what he's up to nowadays, and he's doing pretty well it seems. So shout out to Shane 22 Shane. What a gangster. Yellow X says it's like a war flashback when someone mentions your biggest mom. Yes, I get PTSD from all the all the hard work it took to build those. Because Lego wrestling is just like car wrestling for me. It's great to watch and chill. I can see that. Car wrestling used to be a big thing. For those of you who don't know what car wrestling is, CAW stands for Create a Wrestler. So basically, like a big thing on YouTube, people will do is make like a wrestling like company, league, whatever. But they do it with created wrestlers in a video game, so they'd have their own characters. Yo, Alexis, I feel the same way every time my luck wants me to bring something big to it. Or I can imagine. I can totally imagine. I guess I'm kind of used to it by now. I mean, fortunately, I did have that break that I kind of took with Virginia, where I didn't bring anything. That was amazing. But like every other convention I go to, yeah, it's game on. Squidman says that video that guy made was literal gold. At the end of the video, he put up a text that reads, "What has taken MCW show 2 so long to arrive? Please be honest." I feel like I should go drop a comment. Be like, I don't know if you've seen this, but MCW show 2 did finally come out, bro. I wonder if he's part of the reason that I did show 2.
You saw this like when the video came out?
I want to say if maybe not like right when it came out, but pretty soon to it. It was I want like literally. It's funny you like how it came up. So we were like out. I think like at like family gathering, and my mom was like wanted to show off like stuff that I had done on YouTube because that's what parents do. And like that was one of the videos that came up when we searched my name, and I hadn't even seen it yet. And then everybody was like, "Oh, like what is that one?" So we watched it, and we were all just kind of like, "Oh my god!" Like you need to make that episode for that kid. And I
That's
was
like
like,
that's actually cool that like it's a flex, that people
Yeah, I mean that would be the
yeah.
ultimate way of saying like, yeah, people care about my content. Look.
"Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah." No, it was very
So like
endearing.
it's like really passionate. It's so fun.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, back in those days, like, I mean, obviously, I missed like the Lego Star Wars Inception. Oh, apparently, Squidman says he went to MCW show 2 and he watched it. He commented. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that. Um, but yeah, obviously, I missed like the early days of like Lego Star Wars YouTube, like with David and whatnot. But I was very much in the Lego wrestling YouTube sphere, and I had my own little community. Like I had like 1,000 subs back then, which was like crazy for me. And like I remember like I remember like that like whenever I would drop an episode, like I'd just be so hyped because they took forever to make, bro. They took forever to make. I think the closest I ever had two episodes come out was like within a month of each other because it just took forever to animate those. But like the day I drop an episode and like the comments start coming in where people were just like, "Oh my god, like I've been waiting for this for so long, like this was awesome."
And
Like
they're like super long. Like, oh my
yeah,
God.
like I used to live for that, bro. Especially when I had like my big event. It was called so for those of you who don't understand wrestling, like wrestling is at least back in the day, it's not really this way anymore for most companies. But back in the day, you'd have like your normal shows on TV, and then they would build up to the pay-per-view, which was like the big event. And like TV shows usually like 2 hours. The pay-per-view is 3 hours, and there's no commercials or anything, so you get a lot more wrestling on the pay-per-view. So that's like everything kind of culminates at the pay-per-view. So I did my first quote-unquote pay-per-view. Basically, the plan was to do them every 4 shows. I only made it 8 shows into doing ELW before I stopped, so I only ended up with one actual pay-per-view. But like I remember just animating that, and like it was like much longer than any of the other shows I did, so it took like a long time to pump it out. But I remember like I like made like a completely new arena for it, a new stage, like just decorate everything a lot more different, so I could feel big, and it was a lot of fun to film. I remember when I finally dropped it, like I was so excited, so excited for everyone to see it. It was basically the equivalent to like dropping like a mock finale. For any of you who have done a Lego building series on YouTube or if who have watched one, like it was very much the equivalent of like dropping a finale. So it was good times, man.
Like, remember, actually, never mind.
Okay. Hmm.
Is it?
So for
Remember,
those of you who weren't asking for my Lego wrestling lore breakdown, now you understand me a lot more. Oh boyos were around when I did my Pivot Wrestling Federation though. That was something.
okay, when did you start? I guess I could just check your channel. When did you start, Vardos?
I mean, it had to be like right after the game came out, I'm guessing, right? Like the game came out
Uh, Let me see.
before The Last Jedi? Like that earlier in
Didn't you
2017?
didn't you start? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a
Oh well, no,
different one,
Vardos
but I
was
thought
after Crate. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Vardos, I think Vardos must have been like 2019 or
4
20,
years ago.
because
Yeah.
Crate, we finished it the summer of 2018
Let's see.
because
When
we
did
took
you
it to.
start? All right. The first video was August 28th, 2018. Oh my
Bro, that
God.
was literally right after Star Killer, after Crate. Oh my god, because we took Crate to Brick Rodeo that summer, and
Oh wow. Whoa. Yeah.
yeah, it was in July, like it always is. So literally got back home, like did not waste any time.
And you finished it. Uh,
Did I finish it before Chris? Did I finish it that year?
you started it August 28th, and you finished March 19th,
Oh,
2019.
I did not finish that year. Dang. Well,
I mean, that's still pretty fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember the day I
Remember,
remember dropping that finale too. That was such a
I
good time.
like I like started watching, I think like halfway through, and then I would like I was a dedicated watcher. I wouldn't comment. I was too scared to comment.
Aw.
And I remember the streams. That was fun.
Did you like
Um,
did you know what Vardos was before you watched like my build series on it?
no, I did not. No.
Okay. I figured
I
probably
didn't
not.
either.
I have not played the game.
Oh, okay, wow, okay.
It yeah, I just okay, well, okay, that's not true. I played a little bit, but not really the story mode.
Okay. Alright, do you own
But
a game console, Andrew? Like,
um I have a Wii.
of course.
And then no, yeah, I got an Xbox One when it came out in like when was that? 2015 maybe? No, 14? When did the Xbox One come out?
I have no idea.
Came out in 2013. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
jeez.
got one then. I have not gotten one since. I just don't really. I used to play a lot more video games than I do now.
Do you have like an all-time favorite game?
Um, uh,
Is it not Lego Star
I was
Wars?
about to I was about to say Fall Guys.
What, bro? Come on, dude. Really,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
bro?
I
Tell me
don't
you're basic
I
without
like
telling me you're basic.
I like on the Wii. I liked uh we didn't have we didn't have Mario Kart, but we had like the Eminem knockoff with the Eminem characters.
Oh, you mean like the? I thought you meant like the rapper Eminem. That'd be something,
No, no,
bro.
no. Like the
Eminem's stand cart.
It was really
Let's
fun.
go.
And then we had like it was like one of the Wii Sports or whatever with like the pad that you would jump on. It's like the
Oh, like We
obstacle course.
Fit.
Yeah, the obstacle course one. My sister and
Did
I
you
would
feel
play
some?
that all the time.
Did you feel some type of way when your carrots came home with Wii Fit? And they were like, "Yeah,
Yeah, it was just
we think you need to play this video game." You're like,
no.
"Wii Fit."
We were like 6 or something. I don't. It was
I feel
fun. It
like,
was just like
how do you buy Wii Fit for a friend without it like coming off like some
okay,
type of
well,
way?
okay, okay. um, I can't
It's like
say Wii Fit is my
it's
favorite
like
game
buying
though.
someone like toothpaste. I don't know. Like it just comes off like what are you trying to say? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And it was in demand though. People wanted it. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean buying it for yourself, absolutely. But like as a kid, I doubt as a kid you're going to the store like, oh, I want Wii Fit. Like I don't know.
I wanted it.
Oh well, okay. Maybe you were a
I
lot more
wanted
health.
it.
You were a very health cautious kid then. That's cool.
Not no. It just looked fun. Like, okay, whatever.
I wanna exercise when I play my video games.
Anyway, what I was gonna say. I liked two. I had a 3D Super, no, the 3D Mario game that came with that or whatever. That one was fun. Other games. I don't really know. Uh,
Bro, I miss the 3D fad. I will gladly take more modern day 3D content.
3D movies or like
Yeah, yeah, anything. Like
it's kind of crazy how like
how fast that came and went.
and like I didn't think about it and then it's like you don't really see 3D movies anymore. Like
Yeah, do they still make movies in 3D? Like
I think I want to say
I think
Avatar
so.
2 had some release in 3D.
but like does the
That was
average
like
theater
last
just
year.
like have like oh you can walk in and like oh
No,
I want to
I
see
don't. I
whatever
don't
in
think
3D.
so. I do not
That's
think
so
so. No.
wild, bro. Like I remember that used to be like so annoying. You go to a theater and you want to see a movie, but they like, oh, we have our 3D showings that are open for it, and you're just like, bruh. All right, I guess we'll watch it in 3D and pay like
In
$5 extra.
such a gimmick. Like, let's be real. Like,
Yeah,
oh wait. Okay, actually, I think the last 3D movie I saw. Well, this is already a long time ago. Was Spider-Man: No Way Home.
that was in
Um,
3D. Interesting.
I watched that one in 3D. I actually thought it
That's
was
actually
really
pretty
well done.
recent.
Yeah, it was actually really good in 3D. Like they actually knew how to use it, I think.
Okay.
Because like I feel like with a good 3D movie, you can like lay back and it still seems close. You know what I mean? Like
Right. Yeah, I got you,
anyway, that
bro.
was actually a good experience.
Niall Kennard says it was £20 to watch 3D for him in the UK. Oh my god, bruh. I mean, they weren't cheap here, but I don't think it was that bad. I'm pretty sure the
Ooh,
last 3D movie I saw was The Force Awakens.
real? Not even the Last Jedi.
I don't think I saw Last Jedi in 3D, unfortunately.
I think I did. I think I saw it twice in theaters. I think the first time was in 3D.
I
I
saw
remember when The
Force.
Force Awakens came out, it definitely was a big deal that they had it in 3D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the Falcon scene we were just talking about was like their whole advertisement for it.
Yeah, they had like collectible 3D glasses. I still have mine. I have
yo,
like different ones. I had like the Stormtrooper one. They had like a BB-8 one and like a Kylo Ren one or something.
I miss when BB-8 was a normal part of Star Wars merchandising.
Yeah.
All right, more like
Actually,
RIP B8.
I don't remember I actually kept all my 3D glasses from the trilogy. Though I don't know if I saw the no, I must have seen the Rise of Skywalker in 3D. I think. I don't know.
When I was in high school, we would take our 3D glasses and poke the lenses out of them, so they'd be like nerd glasses. This was before like Ray-Bans were popular. So like as like a fashion statement, you would pop the lenses out of your real D glasses and then just wear them. and I'd be like, oh, it's like I'm like a nerd, you know. And then people just started like unironically wearing like thick black glasses, so you know.
That
Now
is
people are now
a
people are wearing
trend. I'm glad
thick
is
clear
gone.
glasses.
No, none like that sort of fashion period is just so gross.
The maybe like the Ray-Ban era or like the real the nerd era.
I meant like early, I guess like what, like 2010s fashion or just like early
Oh yeah,
2000s.
like basically like hype beast. Like that was like the peak of like hype beast culture. That was I mean for those of you who are
Even
old enough
like
to
I think
remember,
earlier
that
than
was the
that, like
that was the swag era.
Beast
Those
is
of you
like Beast is like it's like still a thing.
I mean, not yes, but like, I mean, you don't see people walking. You don't see people walking around with like a like full Supreme like outfit like you used to. You know, like no 20.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
but
we did
no,
in
but
the
that
good
was
old
after that.
days.
But no, the swag era was 2010s. Here, I'm a. We needed a picture to put up on the stream. I got the perfect one,
Oh no.
bro. This was bro. This is peak society, bro. The
I mean,
swag era. Let's go,
I don't think I'm a very fashionable person, but
bro. The swag
you know
era.
what? Never mind. They have more drip than me.
Bro, you know their swag, but you do not know their story, so don't judge.
Damn.
Bro, well, you should dress like this at a convention.
Honestly, I don't. I mean, people wear like. There was that guy wearing the Krennic outfit at
Yeah,
convention. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
I would. No one would judge me. I want the guy leaning.
What'd you say?
Guy leaning.
I don't think he's leaning. I think he's
Oh.
standing up straight, but the camera is just angled.
Oh, yeah.
It does kind of look like he's leaning, but I don't think that's like I don't think he actually is.
Swag is not a hobby, it's my occupation.
Bro, the swag era was everything, dude.
This.
What is this
Brick Freak
called?
says we never had that. Bro, where do you live? How did you avoid the swag era? Jamin Gross says he's getting into mock building. Congratulations. Best way to attach bricks at a 45-degree angle. I guess it kind of depends on what you're attaching them to. Like, what exactly are you trying to make happen? Like one brick, then another brick at 45 degree, like sitting next to it, or like one brick and then one on top. Like I don't know, bro. So are you Bluebrick? Are you telling me you never owned a snapback?
Actually, I did. I had a
Okay.
Domo snapback.
Yo, bro, that's swag, bro. Domo, oh my god,
Needless to say, I did not bring that to college.
bro. What the heck happened to Domo? It's so funny you mentioned that. Literally, like I found, like as you said that, I found this picture on Google when I googled swag era. Here, I'm gonna add it to the
I had a
stream.
Domo phase. I love Domo.
What exactly is Domo?
I
Like
have
is it?
no idea. I have no idea.
Like, is it just merchandise? Is it a show? Like, someone please explain Domo to me.
I think there might have been a. I don't know. Alright, let me go to the Wikipedia
The
page.
freaking Domo.
I had like stuffed animals of Domo. There was like an app.
Bro, Bluebrick, is this you in this picture?
No. Is it? Honestly, never mind.
Bro, I forgot about that.
Bro,
That was
Domo.
Oh, it is a
the
TV
depths.
show. There was a
Oh,
Nickelodeon
really?
show. Yeah, Nickelodeon. Oh, stop
Bro.
motion.
But was it
That's deep
after
in the
the?
Oh,
depths.
this isn't I mean, this doesn't count. 26 2-minute episodes. I mean,
And that's basically
One's
like original Clone
It's like
Wars.
a yeah series of 2-minute shorts.
Bro,
Uh,
this was
Son
me
Domo,
during
a
the
Japanese mascot character who had
Bro, this
previously
is me
reappeared in
during
many
the
Star
Domo
Wars
era. Bro,
versions.
look at this stream. This is me during the Domo era, guys.
Bro.
I have
I had
photos
a
of my Domo collection.
I had a
Yeah,
iced
I
out
had
Domo.
like a Batman Domo plush, and like I went to what Disney, which Disney is in Florida? Is that Disney
At
World?
Disney
Yeah.
World, yeah.
At Epcot in like the Japan section, they had like Domo merch.
Of
Uh,
course.
I got a Domo. Maybe that's where I got the Batman Domo. Do I have photos? Um,
Alright, Jamin Grove says the
ah,
second one you showed, trying to build a wall where the bricks go from vertical to 45 degrees to horizontal. I see, I see. Do you have Instagram? I feel like that's something I'm gonna have to build a prototype and show you. There are a lot of very like easy options for it, but that's gonna have to be like an Instagram type thing.
Domo is so wholesome. Just he's so cute.
Domo,
Yeah, I love
bro,
him.
can
So
you want to make a
cute.
Domo mock?
Yeah, people have done that. I mean,
But
remember
do
when
you?
I went through so many phases like that as a kid, and every time like I would do that, I would always like Google or search on YouTube like that interest plus Lego.
Oh,
Like,
of course, yeah. How do you think I ended up
yeah,
doing Lego wrestling?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, that was when
Like
it
most of
was.
the time,
I mean,
someone had done it. So
yeah. Henry Barrera, yo, wait, he says Domo's coming back. How about welcome back Henry Barreras? That's a name I've not seen in a while. He says Domo is coming back though. That's good to know, bro. I'm gonna get a Domo shirt.
Bro. That means the
I'm a
timeline is writing itself.
yes. I'm gonna do a Domo collab mock at a Lego convention.
The fact that that doesn't line up by like a quarter of a stud.
Oh god,
Uh,
those quarter gaps. I don't like those. Those quarter plate gaps. They give me anxiety. All right, I see your message, Jamin. I will respond to you once the stream is over. Fortunately, I've actually done stream. I'm just putting stuff up now, so I actually got some good work done. Unfortunately, no one from Empire Leg has claimed this build, so I will be forced to consume it live on camera. Stay tuned.
wait. I know. Wait, show that up again.
You know who this belongs to?
Yes, I do.
Whose is this?
That's from Chicago, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know his name, but do you know John or Lego?
What?
Wait. Hold on. Let me go on Instagram first before I say something wrong. Um,
Yeah,
Francis and I.
this ended up in one of my
Oh, yeah.
boxes.
The guy's name is John R. Lego on Instagram.
John R. Lego.
Yeah. He was with you know Dewback Bricks, Sam?
I do not.
Okay, he was at Chicago and it's his like friend. And that was his mock that he brought.
Like, what is this supposed to be?
I don't remember. I'm so sorry. But Francis would know.
Is
We
he the one with
were
the Vader profile picture?
I'm actually wait, let me see. Uh yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and it says new account, I guess.
That's his account. Yeah, that's
All
his
right.
mock. Yeah. I'm surprised because I remember when people were packing up Francis and I remember he was like, "Is this your mock?" Cuz he was trying to Okay, anyway.
What?
I'm going crazy. This is a throwback. Anyway, I remember he left that there, and I'm surprised at that.
So do you think he purposely left it? Like he didn't want it?
I don't know. I think he made it with pad parts on the pad wall.
Okay.
So,
Well, I guess I'll message him and I'll extort him for money.
yeah. Francis was gonna steal it, but I told him not to.
Aw.
I'm lying. This didn't happen.
So now Jay stole it because
Francis put it
someone had to.
in my box.
Yeah, he was like, somebody's got to steal it. So
But you know what I did do though when we were packing up? Yeah,
Right.
I put like a neck bracket with like the two studs on your
Oh
on your
yeah,
legging.
yeah.
Yeah.
We already talked about that. I found
Oh
that. I
really?
think you don't remember. I sent it in Boyle Lounge. I was like, bro, who did this to my Leia?
Did I reply to that?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I totally don't remember. I
I
did
was like,
that. That was me.
why am I not surprised? Oh, what's up, Deck? How
Oh,
you
what
doing,
a
homie?
laugh.
Yeah, bro, you're a real prankster.
Yeah. Oh, me. Real gangster.
Deck, I'll add you to Boyle Lounge when you stop praising the Ahsoka show. Yeah, Xavier, you can join. Are you on the Discord, Xavier? I'm Captain X's. Are you in the go to the waiting room, homie? Just quick. I didn't mean for you to hear that. I actually do kind of feel bad criticizing Star Wars in front of Quick because he's so positive and like genuinely enjoys things. And I just kind of feel like an a-hole.
How dare you enjoy content?
how dare
Yeah.
you enjoy Star Wars right now?
Yeah.
I'm not having a good time, so no one
So
gets to
no
have a good
one.
time.
Yes, exactly. Finally, someone understands it. If I can't enjoy it, no one can.
I'm actually okay with Ahsoka right now. It's pretty good. It's fine.
Did you watch last night's episode?
Yeah, I did. It was really good, in my opinion.
I heard C-3PO was in it.
Wait,
He
what?
was.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just made that up. I had no idea.
I thought it was actually a really cute way of cameoing a little bit. Like,
What did he
I thought it
do?
was really good.
What happened?
Does he have a red
Are we
arm?
okay with spoilers? I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but it is a spoiler.
They even Quick says it's cheesy how he showed up. I know something. That's my standard of bad. Whenever Quick says something is bad, I pretty much trust him because he's very positive on like everything else. So if Quick doesn't like something, I know it probably is like ass.
Am I
Um,
spoiling or nah? Jay, I'll let you.
I don't know.
Get
I'll
us
get. Let's see. Chat. Are you okay with Ahsoka spoilers from last night? You get 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, Jedi Bob Studios says he's not okay. Sorry, bro.
Or just like mute it for like 5 seconds.
Deck
Yeah,
also said
Dex says no
no spoilers.
spoilers. Okay. Well, sorry. Sorry, guys.
If I'll probably be around at the end of the call. I'll tell you then. But anyway, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was offensive.
You know what? I'll just Google it. Let's go to Ahsoka.
Does he have a
What
red
episode is
arm?
it?
That's not a spoiler. No, he does not have a red arm.
Oh, boo. Boo.
That'd be so cool if they did that.
Bro, I would cry. You know, I would
Would
react
you?
the same way that people react whenever they see like I don't know, Thrawn. That would be me if C-3PO had a red arm because they're referencing something that I remember. Get it?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand, bro. It's like
Yeah. No. Oh, trust me.
it's
No,
like
if he
I
had
read
the
the
red arm, we
comic
wouldn't have been able
where
to recognize him. So they couldn't.
that's funny.
it could have been anyone. Bro,
Okay, I'm gonna read.
it's like I can
God,
recall
this looks really bad.
like
What?
C3PO.
Yeah, sad.
Why is what's wrong? I don't understand.
I mean,
He's
no,
just C-3PO.
just it makes me feel gross.
Oh, I understand.
Okay. Enter 3PO. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Uh,
Wait, E4 says they
whoa,
reference
wait.
Rise of Sky.
Do they?
How do they reference Rise of
Whoa.
Skywalker?
So
Bro, I
he's in
thought
it very
we.
briefly, right?
We're not spoiling, so we should probably just move on.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, sorry.
If we're not gonna spoil it,
Um,
let's not spoil any of it because that's not fair to the people who haven't seen it.
how's the weather?
Have you ever actually asked someone that question, like
What
unironically? Hey, how's
wonderful
the?
weather we're having.
Yeah, exactly. Top of the morning, top
Right.
of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Speaking of Rogue One, um, I'm gonna leave because we're about to see new Gareth Edwards movie
Oh, is it what's it called?
called Tyler the Creator.
What? No, it's not.
It's called The Creator.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Call it Tyler the
Is
Creator.
is the creator Tyler? Is Tyler the creator?
Yeah, he's the creator.
That's pretty woke.
Nah, dude, they're gonna change the name later. They'll call it the Maker
Yo,
It's funny.
so that we can thank him.
This is
I saw a
what?
trailer for the movie Bottoms the other day, and I was like, oh, Blue Brick wasn't lying about that.
It's so funny. Go see it. It's so funny.
I kind of want to see it now.
Oh, please do. You will like it because you're a liberal.
Whoa, whoa! Don't you dare! All right, don't you dare!
Yeah. It's a very liberal movie. I'll leave it at that. Actually,
You mean,
that's wrong. I
bro?
feel bad. I feel like a
You mean
conservative
like
saying that.
you mean like Star Wars, bro? You mean like Star Woke? Star Woke?
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Um,
I'm gonna go see Rogue One Part 2.
all right. Enjoy Rogue 2.
Rogue.
Wolfing
Oh,
Around
I'm such an
says.
idiot. Why didn't I say that? Rogue One Part 2. Oh god. All right. Bye.
Wolfing Around says, yesterday I started going over all the characters they brought back from the dead, and I remember Phasma, they legit brought her back 5 minutes just to kill her again. They didn't. Phasma never died. I mean,
They threw her in a trash compactor, and we've seen multiple people survive that.
exactly. There are a lot
Like
of good
a garbage
examples.
chute.
There are a lot of good examples for characters who died and came back. Phasma is not one of them. Sorry.
Yo, can you guys hear me at all?
Yes. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Been a
good.
long time.
It has, bro. What the? How's your? Are you on your second or third marriage now? It's hard for me to keep up.
This is number 3.
Dang, bro. You need to slow down, pal.
I know. I'm taking after my uncle.
Oh, we got
Shots fired.
some Sorrent lore there.
Yeah.
Building any
Yeah.
Lego
No.
lately?
I haven't had too much time.
Okay.
Actually, I moved to a different state.
Oh,
So.
do you care to say where, or you don't
Oh
want to
yeah.
dox yourself?
Yeah. I'll let you know. I moved to PA. So I'm actually there for flight school.
What? That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that's awesome. So, are you gonna fly the Boyo PJ?
Oh, of course.
Appreciate it, man. We don't pay very well, but what we lack in money, we can supplement with spunk.
Hey, better than working for Spirit. So
There you go. Heck yeah. That's awesome. How far along are you? I don't know. I don't know how
Pretty.
long it takes, but
So it really all depends. Like I already, I already went to college, so I already have 4 years, but that really doesn't matter. So if you get a 2 year degree in aviation, you need 1,250 hours to become a first officer for an airline. And
okay,
if you don't have a degree, you need 1,500.
okay, got
Um,
you.
and then if you got a 4 year in aviation, you need 1,000 hours. But in the grand scheme of things, I mean, that extra 500 hours is like 6 months of flying, especially if you're a flight instructor. So you
Okay,
get there pretty quickly. Yeah.
so how much longer do you have?
I'd say maybe about another year to get all my hours. It really all depends because like you can build your hours multiple ways. I don't know if I want
Okay,
to teach people how to fly just because
okay,
the flight school I go to, like planes are getting damaged all the time because students are not the brightest individuals. So
sure, okay.
yeah,
And that is so cool. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
yeah, I know. I don't really mention it, but that's been a passion of mine forever. So the little Lego building I do is I build Lego planes. So I mainly been working in studio on
Yo,
Bricklink because I only have a studio apartment, so I can't really bring my entire collection,
of course.
into my apartment. But yeah, I have an Instagram for it. I won't do like a shameless plug or anything, but
If you
my
want to
old
post it,
Instagram.
that's totally fine.
All right, cool. It's called Elevated Bricks. My old Instagram got hacked, so I had to delete that. So I'm like, hey,
Aw.
we'll just stick with
So
Lego planes.
must have been one of those ex-wives.
I think it was.
Elevated bricks. Okay, is it? Oh, elevated underscore bricks.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yo, let me go look that up real quick.
Holy crap! Like that cockpit you're working on is actually really good.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an A320 Neo. So
Wow,
I work at the airport too, so I deal with those all the time. So it's pretty cool.
wow. The more you know.
And I know you like RC monster trucks as well. I'm big into RC planes too. So
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
yeah,
That's what's up.
dude, it's expensive.
Oh, bro. You're telling me. Oh my
No,
god.
I know.
Bro,
Like,
that looks great.
Thank you.
That's sick.
but yeah,
I was gonna.
I actually just dropped another RC video today. So that was oh, shout out to Lego Cole 1911. He says Jay just watched the mini jam vid, loved it. What truck were you? I was driving Overboard. I realized too late this time in the video I didn't put who was driving what. But yeah, I was in Overboard. My little brother was in Monster Energy. He had a killer freestyle. But yeah, no, RC stuff is so much fun. It's a lot of effort. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like mocks are a lot of effort, but you don't have to like build a mock while you're in the hot sun. Like putting a track together in Houston. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it's harder for me to motivate myself to like get up and go outside and like work on the track versus building a mock and the nice AC. But I'm probably gonna do another like RC event in a month or so. There's a monster truck show coming here, and I have a friend who's coming down, so hopefully we can get some drivers over again. That'd be awesome, and do another RC event.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I mean, especially with like RC2, it's not like if you crash it, you can just rebuild it. So there's always like that financial burden behind it too. It's like, well, if I mess
Yep,
up, I'm $500 in the hole.
exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. Especially my little bro. Oh my god. Like he very much drives like he doesn't pay for the trucks. So sometimes like, and I don't want to be like, oh like you know like hamper his fun. Like I'm mostly understanding like when he breaks stuff. Like I get it's just part of the hobby. But like some of the stuff he does, I'm just like, bro, you do not have to do that. Like, let's take it down one level. Like purposefully like landing the truck like on its roof, like after like a 10-foot jump. I'm just like, bro, like Please don't do that. Like, please don't do that.
Yeah, I know what you mean because it's like I think I have like a $500 RC plane. I think it was like 500 or 600. If you guys know
Yeah.
what a F-22 Raptor is, it's a military jet. Like
Yes, sir.
it was expensive, and like when I'm out flying it, I'll go to a park, and like kids will want to fly it. I'm like, no, because you're
Absolutely
just gonna
not.
crash it. Absolutely not. I feel bad, but I'm like, no, no.
Yeah, like there's definitely a much smaller margin of error for like a plain RC than anything else. Because with my trucks, like I can turn the speed down, and I can let like my little cousin drive it if they really want. Like there's not much on the lowest setting. There's not much damage they can really do. But
Right.
like with a plane, oh my god, did you have to do like a flight? I mean, obviously you're in flight school, so I don't know, but did you have to do like an RC flight simulator before you started actually flying your plane, or how easy was it to like learn how to fly the RC plane?
Um, it's relatively like it's not too hard. It's just a lot more fidgety than flying an actual plane.
Okay,
Because when you're flying an actual plane, it's almost like going in the flight sims when you're flying an RC plane because you feel like a physical feedback whenever you do yoke inputs and throttle inputs in a real plane. But like
right.
an RC plane, you don't feel any of that. It's just same controls. It's up, down, left to right. Like it's the same basic concept, but it's just a lot more fidgety. And I don't know why. It's just more nerve wracking than flying a real plane. So
I got you.
at least for me,
I feel like it's because the RC planes, to an extent, are designed to break a little bit, so you have to continue buying parts. Whereas normal planes, they can't afford to do that without, actual loss of life.
right.
Yeah,
That's probably part of it.
And like with real life planes too, you have V speeds and there's VNE, which means never exceed speed. So you're not supposed to go past that speed, or your cause structural damage to the plane. And that's like kind of the same concept with an RC plane. Like if you pull too many G's in an RC plane, the wings will just fly off, or you'll
oh
damage something. So yeah, you
yeah,
gotta be wary of that. I don't fly it too much because again I live in PA, so like the weather here sucks. But
yeah.
Okay, I figured it out.
yeah, but it's
I would be terrified to fly an RC plane. Like I just like bruh.
like I started out with something like a little smaller. It was like I think it was like just a Cub Crafter. It was like $60, but it pretty much taught me how to fly it. And I'm like, okay, I can just do whatever to this thing because I mean, yeah, it's still $60, but like it's not $500. So
Right, yeah. Moral of the story: RCs are everything, guys. If you don't have one, get one.
oh,
Change your life.
absolutely. Even if
Best
it's one of
hobby.
those.
What'd you say? Go for it.
Oh, I said even if it's one of those $30 like RC helicopters at Walmart, yeah, get started with it. It's
Yeah,
fun.
those are cool. I remember this is totally off topic, but just random thought because you're talking about like I don't know why this came on. I can't even relate to anything we talked about. But one random thing that like I got really into as a kid at one point was like, so you know how like some like the toy army soldiers, they'd have like a little like the plastic like thing attached to their back, so you can like throw it and then like slowly come. It's like a little like parachute, I guess.
Oh, the parachute troopers.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were dope.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I never had that, but I remember when I would play like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and there's like you could like jump out of a plane. If you ever jumped out of a plane, you just have a parachute.
Yeah.
So I remember like as a kid at one point, like I want to say I would do it with like minifigures. I would like connect like a big plastic like bag to them to like make like a minifigure parachute,
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's sweet.
I thought that was just like the coolest thing ever when I started doing it.
Minifigure D-Day.
Exactly, bro.
That's
Brick Freak
awesome.
says like most things don't start off top. I mean that is very true. I cannot dispute that.
My favorite was I got like a bunch of my clones, and we had this like play structure thing, and got up on top of it, and I had like, I don't know, 12 or so clones that were all strapped up with plastic bags. Had them like drop in.
Oh,
It was fun.
do we see parachutes in Star Wars? Is
No, but like
there?
I didn't have a gunship, so like what else was I supposed to do?
No, I was just curious. I mean, I
Oh,
don't. I mean, you just
Hello.
never know.
Um, This
I don't think
video
we've ever
is
seen
a
anything close to a
message
parachute in Star
to
Wars.
YouTuber Rich Boy J.
Oh,
No,
why did that
I
just
don't think
accidentally
so.
start playing? Anyways, yo, what's up, Felix954? What's going on, homie? I'm sorry, go. You were talking, Garrett.
No, you're good. That was just the story. I was like, yeah, I did the same thing. That was
That's
my
what's up, bro.
that was my entry into the conversation.
Bro, toy parachutes are everything.
Oh, they were so fun.
Here's a question: as a kid, did you ever jump off a table with with an umbrella open to see if you would float?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. If you did try that as a child, you didn't have a good childhood. I'm sorry. Like that was lit. It never worked, but it was lit. What's
Jade,
up,
you still
Conti Micro? What's going on? Go ahead.
did you still work for the Lego store?
I do not. No.
Same here.
I know, bro. Escape that
Yeah,
retail life, bro.
dude, I know, but paying full price just sucks.
Oh yeah. Do you
Oh
still
my
buy a lot
gosh.
of? Do you still buy a lot of Lego?
Not really. Like
Oh, okay.
I got rent, car and payment, flight school. It's like I'll buy a Lego set here and there, but if I
I
want a
got
big
you.
one, fortunately I got buddies that work at the Lego store. So
There you
for
go.
example, that Venator, I'm gonna get that half off.
There
Same
you
with the
go.
Concorde.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Yeah, were you into the Concorde?
Yeah, I think it's a great set. I'll buy it eventually. It's been out of stock. Because the Lego store closest to me is the Ross Park Mall store in Pittsburgh, and they've been out of stock for months now.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it not
Yeah,
available online either?
it's back ordered.
Of course.
I don't know. Just like
Bro.
the nostalgia in me likes to go to the Lego store. It's like I'm 40 minutes away, so I prefer to go
Jeez.
in person.
I mean that's. I mean so the closest one to you is 40 minutes away.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's. I mean, most people have it much worse than that. So I guess that's not like the worst case scenario.
I
no,
would say
it's not.
40 minutes. I would definitely drive 40 minutes for an actual Lego store if I wanted something from there.
Right. If I had it on hold and I knew I was going to get it, like I'm not just going to go up and take my chances.
Oh,
That
absolutely
I mean,
not.
yeah. I mean, you should never do that. It's 2023. There's no reason to go anywhere without knowing for certain that the place
No,
is
I
gonna
know.
have. Not, yeah, like yeah.
Like when I did work for Lego, people were like furious that we were out of something. I'm like, what did you call
Like
before? Did you check online?
I drove 2 hours to get here. Like why? Like why would you
What?
do that?
Why
Like
did why didn't you call first? I mean, check online and call first.
some people just
I,
love to see the world burn.
Bro,
I guess so.
retail lets you see those type of people
Oh, for
constantly.
sure.
Can confirm.
So happy I don't work retail anymore. Oh, it's been
Uh,
great.
tell me about it.
Like don't get me wrong, Lego was a good company to work for. But just some of the customers, man. Whew,
I mean,
I feel like that's
no matter what company you work for, like you are going to experience retail, and
oh, for sure.
there's no way around it.
Especially holiday season. Like that was I mean,
Oh
I
my,
worked for the company for 5 years and did 5 holiday seasons. That was so
I
scary.
am so glad that I never worked for a toy company around the holiday season
I feel
because
like
that
that
would
like
be
totally.
nightmarish.
I feel like that just totally desensitized me to like holidays, like being at a mall for every holiday season, every day, all day, hearing Christmas music, like it just became so like unspecial. So like this will be my first one not working at a mall during holiday season. I'm very much like not necessarily excited, but just looking forward to not having to like get all like the annoying, dreadful parts of like holiday season. And like if I want to go to the mall, I can just go and enjoy it as not a person having to sell things.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think I'm most excited for that this year is not being forced into listening to Christmas music like I don't know
Mariah
in
Carey.
September. Yeah,
All I want for Christmas is you played nonstop.
Yo, bro,
Oh,
she's defrosting as we speak.
oh man. Gives me PTSD right there. You see me curled up in a corner time that song plays.
Yeah, Squidman, my Lego store was like 20, like the closest one for me was like, that I worked at was just 20 minutes away, like maybe 25. But at one point, I
Yeah, I don't
worked at
know.
one that was. I also worked at one that wasn't like an hour away. So I've gotten both sides of that.
Same
Like,
here. Like when I worked for Lego, it was 40 minutes away from me, 45. So
like was that just because it was Lego that you were willing to travel that far?
yeah, pretty much. And then like I hate saying it, but like as I worked for the company more and more, like the passion just kind of died a little bit. Like
I mean, I, don't, it can
obviously,
go, I think I definitely became like more pessimistic towards a lot
oh,
of
me
like things
too.
that I would ordinarily just like not even care about. Like the amount of helmet sets I sold to people just like ruined
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah,
Like, oh,
that was tough. They're like, oh, this helmet's so cool. I'm like, yeah, sure,
like,
okay.
like, oh, I'm buying this for my 8-year-old son. He really likes Darth Vader. You think like this helmet will be cool? It's like, bro, what is he gonna do with that? Like, oh
Yeah,
man, like 10 years from now, he's really gonna have fond memories of that helmet he built. Like, no, get him something he can play with. You freaking, uh, bruh.
I know it's crazy, and everybody is a master builder too. Like,
Oh
oh yeah,
yeah,
I bought my
absolutely.
8-year-old son this 18 plus set, and it's
And he
missing
built it in like
pieces,
an
and it's
hour, bro.
I know, and you just take a look at it, you can instantly see it's built wrong, and you tell them
Yep.
that, they're like, no, this is
My little Johnny is the best builder I've ever seen.
it's exactly how it goes.
Bro, oh my
Oh
god.
man. So I
There
think
was this
do
funny
you,
moment I had. This guy came up, and I forget what he was buying, but he like offhand like mentions like, oh yeah, my nephew built the just some random $200 set. I was like, oh okay, cool. So then like I'm just continuing the transaction, awkward silence. And then the guy just is like, oh, I thought you were gonna ask how old he was, and I just look at him just like, no. And then awkward silence. And he's like, yeah, he was just only 9 years old. And I was like, oh, okay. And then just get, it was so awkward.
all right.
I'm just like, bro, like, I'm not giving you this one. Anyways, what were you saying?
Oh, so I can't remember what Brick Fair it was, but do you know that Brick Fair when you guys had that like metal orb almost?
Yes, the ball.
Yeah, I know who stole that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I know the ball went missing. It was my old assistant manager. He stole the ball. Like I know it went missing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I stole it and hid it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He was flexing
Wait,
on
he was
everything.
there? Who is this
Yeah.
person?
Do you know Kevin Wise?
No, I don't.
No, that's him. He used to work for the store too as assistant manager, but he was flexing how he stole Empire Lug's ball. I'm like, okay.
Why? I don't understand why.
I don't know. We didn't get that far. He was just flexing that he
he was
stole the
just
ball.
super excited that he stole it.
He
Bro,
was.
the plot thickens. All right, I'm sure there's some people in Empire like who would love to know this different. I'm pretty sure they ended up getting it back, so that's why I'm like, I don't even know. I guess he maybe didn't hide it very well, but
I I don't know what the point was, but I know he was bragging about that for a while. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's nice, I
You
guess.
do
that's
you.
so yeah, like that's so random.
Weird flex, but okay.
Exactly. I'm like, all right, good for
Millennium
you, I
Brick
guess.
says I bought Brickhead Skull. I, bro, like, I mean, hey, I mean, yeah, there's people out there who like Brickheads, and that's fine. You know, do you, boo? But like, whew, not. Yeah. I guess I just don't understand. I'll leave it at that. It's not for me. I'll leave it at that. Quick says he likes big heads. Oh boy. I will say brickheads are. I'll take brickheads over helmets. I'll give them.
That is true.
I'll give them that much credit.
It's a pretty low bar, but hey, the bar's there, so we'll.
Yeah. Pretty much put away everything that I can put away while sitting in this chair. So I think we might be well and ready to bring it to a close.
Pretty solid stream.
I agree.
I appreciate that. We got to the things that really matter. We found out not only the case of the missing ball, but the case of the missing mock as well. So yeah, I have to contact what's John R. Lego. Like I'm gonna send him a very ominous message with like a voice changer. Be like, I have your mock. I will I will not reveal my
Yeah.
identity, but send 3,000 Republic credits to this bank account. And you
Send
won't see it again.
10 million US dollars to this bank account, or you'll never
Yes.
see your mock again.
3,000
Yes.
purple studs.
Yeah.
Bro, the purple studs, man. Bro, those purple studs, life changers.
Bro, if you played real Lego Star Wars, you know the struggle before purple studs existed.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the
Oh,
thing
for
is
sure.
though, with the original Lego Star Wars, there were like things you could do to like get infinite studs, like in the first levels. Just keep going
Yeah.
in and out of this Darth Maul hallway, you were good. And then they pick it out for the complete saga, but that sucked.
Bro, how dare a game company fix the bugs?
I know, right? That's bro.
It's not what modern game companies do.
It's not at all.
Right. Absolutely. I am glad I came up in the era of gaming where like the game was finished at launch. that was
too.
nice. That was
No
nice.
microtransactions.
Bro,
No nothing. You just play the game.
play the game. No multiplayer, just you and your in real life friends.
Man, that's making me feel old.
Bro,
It should
there
make you
was something
feel
to be said though, like especially like I was so mad when Halo 5 came out and there was no split screen. That
Wait,
that made
they
me feel
released they
so
released a Halo game with no split screen? That's crazy.
no split screen. It didn't exist. And like my buddy and I had played we started with Halo, I think started with Halo 2 and then like we went back and did 1. But anyways, we played every Halo game together. And it was just like a tradition. Like I'd go spend the night at his house and we'd play Halo. And they made it to where Halo 5 didn't have it, and it really was not okay.
Bruh. I feel like I wonder if I've had an experience recently with something that I went back to expecting for something to be there and it wasn't. Hmm. This is a really random thing to remember in this regard, but like, and y'all gonna be like, how did this come to your mind? Um, when I was in high school, I had this phone. It was called the HTC Evo 4G, and it was like a fantastic phone. Like it was a big deal too. It was actually the first phone that had a camera on the front of the phone. It was the first phone with 4G, and a few other things. So it was like a pretty big deal. And like they were announcing its its predecessor, its follow up. How do I? They're announcing the next version of it, and they showed pictures of it, and it was called the HTC Evo 3D, which I mean, I guess to circle back to the 3D topic, I freaking loved it. I wanted this phone to have 3D so bad, it actually did. So I thought that was so cool. But I remember seeing pictures of it, and it didn't have a kickstand. And the original HTC Evo 4G did have a kickstand, so that was a disappointment. So then when they made successor, I don't know why that word was not coming to my mind. So then the next HTC Evo they came up with was the HTC 4G LTE. It had a kickstand again, so I was like, okay, cool, we're back to living good. And then all the subsequent HTC phones did not have kickstands. So earlier today, I was like eating food while I was trying to watch something on my phone. I was just like, bro, like, why did they take kickstands off of phones? Like that was such a clutch feature, and now it's just not there. So I don't know how we got this topic, but long story short, there should be kickstands on phones. And I don't, and someone's gonna bring it up. Oh, just get a pop socket, or oh, just get a case with one. No, I don't want no case on my phone. I don't want no pop socket. The phone was built for me to hold with nothing covering it. It was made to feel good in my hand without a case over it. I should not have to do that. It should just have a kickstand built into it.
It
And
should
the
be
fact
built different, is what he's
the
saying.
the fact, yes, the fact that we ever accepted cell phones without kickstands is ridiculous. Yes, I like my phone raw. I like it in my hand without anything covering it up.
Uh,
And Deck, I left Lego. Oh God, a few months ago. Basically, right after Brick Fair. I graduated college earlier this year. It was time for a change. I was kind of done with retail.
amen
I was
to
gonna ask
that.
if you don't mind like saying it on stream. What are you doing now?
I'm actually just doing YouTube right now. So I mean,
Oh, nice.
I guess I mean I'm technically not very thoroughly like looking for actual jobs in my field, but I was kind of just like, you know, if I ever get a chance to just do YouTube, like why not just do it now, and then we'll get a real job hopefully pretty soon. So
All right, all right.
right now it's just YouTube. So if you're wondering why I've been uploading so much lately, there's your answer.
No,
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
not complaining.
it's been nice, man.
bro, having no offense to some of the other content creators, but having a confident YouTuber who does Lego has been rough.
Oh well, I
Or
do very
without
much
that.
appreciate that. No shade to our many friends who also make content.
No, it's definitely not that. It's just like I don't know the scale, the knowing how YouTube works. I don't know. It doesn't feel the same.
I was very much on the outside looking in, like, oh man, like True Squadrons was doing his thing, obviously. Owen Spriggs doing his thing. Um, what's his name? Coconut doing his thing. I was like, man, like I want to be a part of that. Obviously David as well. Like I was like, man,
Bro,
like
coconuts.
I
I
miss
feel bad for that
doing
man's.
that. I need to watch his most. I mean, he's back. I don't. I mean, I haven't watched his
He
most recent
is.
video, so I don't know like what
I watched it.
qualifiers are
It's.
around it. Don't spoil it. I don't want to watch the video.
I'm not
Don't
gonna.
spoil
I'm
it.
just saying, like
Okay.
he's back.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. Legality says, "All right, I'm back. Oh, I got some some bad news for you, bro. Sadly, watching the stream doing chemistry calculations wasn't mixing well. Did you cause an explosion?
Could you imagine?
Sorry, teacher. I was watching a Rich Boy J stream. I'm about to leave, but I will end the stream with saying there was one point like when I kind of first started streaming where I'd have people like in the chat like, "Yo, like I'm watching this in the bathroom at school," and I was like, "Bro, like I'm such a bad influence," but deep down I was like, "Bro, that's awesome. I feel so happy." So I've been wanting to get that off my chest. So there you guys go.
I mean, I watch the stream at work,
Yo, there you
Oh.
go.
but again, I do work at the airport, so when I'm not loading planes, I have a lot of downtime. So I'm getting paid to watch Rich Boy J. So
Absolutely.
just throwing that out
for
there.
sure.
Bro, that's the life. That is the life we all hope for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream now. There's one takeaway that you should have from the stream is that Domo is everything, and we need to bring back Domo. So yeah, take care, everyone.